So, I will read the introduction while you are scanning your backstory. Snow has been falling over Kingsport all week, covering its winding streets with a blanket of white, glittering stardust. Smoke rises from chimneys and warm light glows in windows. The air is filled with the scent of roasted goose and chestnuts, fresh baked cookies and newly cut evergreen. Magic seems to hang in the air, pulled taut and ready to burst over the city in the mists, like a storm cloud or a jack-in-the-box. Christmas has come to Kingsport, and the family is once again gathering. The cousins find themselves together once more in the home of great Aunt Norma. Across Kingsport and all of New England, children everywhere are filled with joy and excitement. It is Christmas Eve, after all. But for our four cousins, Christmas in Kingsport means only one thing, and that is boredom. Great Aunt Norma has been both old and a widow for longer than any of you have been alive. You are all fairly certain she was born old, as you cannot picture what she would have been like as a young woman or a child. She is well into her twilight years. The second oldest living member, after your great-grandpa Silas, of your large extended family. Great Aunt Norma is very rich and quite set in her ways. Her house, an expansive Georgian mansion left to her by her late husband, is called Tuttle Hall. Located in the west side of Kingsport, it is filled with beautiful things from a bygone era. Being there is like visiting the past, not unlike walking through a museum. You have to be quiet, can't touch anything, and will be in a world of trouble if you break anything. At Tuttle Hall, the old saying of children should be seen and not heard is alive and well and strictly enforced. This is because Great Aunt Norma has no children, so everyone in the family likes to stay on her good side in the hopes of being included in her will. Family gatherings at Tuttle Hall are always a very dull affair, especially for children. Great Aunt Norma's idea of a party is sitting around in uncomfortable clothing, talking quietly with the other adults in the family, while the children sit nearby talking even more quietly with one another. No jokes or games, not even a deck of cards is allowed. In the late afternoon, there is a rather formal dinner sitting on some of the hardest chairs in Kingsport, at a smaller table not far from the main table. The kids' table is unfortunately still close enough to the adults' table that you have to keep your voice down. At least the food is good. Great Aunt Norma keeps a well-trained staff, including an excellent cook. The evening culminates with midnight mass at the Congregational Church of Kingsport. This is always a cruel and tedious affair for the cousins, as they struggle not to yawn or worse fall asleep. Then back to Tuttle Hall for bed. On Christmas morning, there is no mad dash for Christmas presents, as Great Aunt Norma always sleeps past 10 a.m. Woe to anyone who wakes before her then. Her gifts to her youngest family members are always savings bonds, to provide for their future education, without a doubt the most boring holiday gifts of all. Even a sock or sweater is better than that. Yes, sirree, Bob, there is nothing like Christmas in Kingsport. As you arrive at Tuttle Hall on Plum Street, between Division Street and Summit Street on the west side of Kingsport, your smiles are forced as you greet your ancient Great Aunt Norma. Walking into Tuttle Hall, none of you know that this year will be very different. This Christmas is one none of you will ever forget. So, you are all arriving at Kingsport. Your Great Aunt Norma sitting on not the balcony, but the porch of her house in very Victorian. Is it Victorian? Yeah, it's Victorian. Victorian. I was thinking of Elizabethan, like giant collar.
It's a wraparound porch.
She's got like two perfect red circles. Yes. Just, come in, dearies. And she shuffles in. But all of you meet up for the first time in a few months outside of the house. And if we could introduce your characters, starting with Tim.
Yeah. So I am Alice Sanders. I am the oldest cousin at age 13, soon to be 14. After Christmas sometime. I have a sturdy frame, dark eyes, and dark hair. Would be considered a homely appearance, and puberty has begun to take hold as well, and I'm starting to develop a more mature feminine frame. I'm still reading the rest of stuff.
Homely but stacked.
All right, Toby.
Yes, I am George Whedon. Blonde hair, blue-eyed, 13-year-old.
Yeah.
Just going about my life. Fairly athletic.
Are you also in puberty right now?
It strangely doesn't say anything about that I
What?
found. But approximately the same age as Tim from the sounds of it, so.
I'm also one of the
I'm around.
tallest. Yes. Apparently Gordon...
Mine says tall for his age.
Yeah. Well, mine says one of the tallest, along with Gordon.
I'm George.
All right.
Oh, well.
All right,
Done.
Adam.
My name is Gertie Pope. I am the shortest and youngest of all of the cousins.
Okay.
I'm very, very pale. Stark white hair, blue eyes. Evidently, some people... I don't look like any of you at all.
You were
But
adopted.
sometimes the older bloodlines in Dunwich look like this for some reason.
Oh, I forgot to say, my father has passed away, and my mother is a raging alcoholic.
Yeah. All right,
Fun
Oh,
stuff.
really?
Morgan.
Oh yeah, my name is Donald
God
Sutton.
damn it, why?
What?
Do it.
I love it. Do it. Where are you from?
Kingsport.
This is your town city. That's how everyone speaks in
This is your East Coast.
My name
Coastal.
is Donald Sutton, and
And ooh-wee.
Is that a child's voice?
Yeah.
Okay. It just sounds like you're doing Fargo voice.
Yeah.
No, that's how all children sound.
this is why I don't do voices. And I'm an artist. I'm kind of quiet, and I always have a sketch pad with me. I'm about an average build, I guess. My best friend is a ghost named Simon, and people think I'm weird because they catch me talking to him sometimes. And I have another friend named Vincent, and
He's not here though.
he's not here, and it makes me kind of sad. But I'm excited to be with all my cousins and show them my art and hopefully impress them.
Simon says to you, "Who are your cousins? Who are these people, Donald?"
Well, Simon, I thought I told you we're coming here for my great aunt Norma's boring Christmas.
Can you introduce me?
You know how everyone looks at me like I'm weird when they see me talking to you, Simon, and you know you're my best friend, but how am I supposed to introduce you to anybody?
Gertie-
No one can see you.
Gertie looks over at you and kind of like turns her head and smiles and goes, "It's nice to have friends."
Gert, you didn't see me just now, then, did you, Gertie? You don't think
She's
I'm-
already like looking somewhere else.
Yeah, all of you are standing right next to each other.
What was yours?
Oh, Gertie, it is nice to have friends. Yeah.
Were you saying something?
No.
Now, I apologize, but I have to get into my Brooklyn accent, apparently.
Sure.
Because apparently...
Gertie,
that's
Donald,
where she's
me.
from.
Tim, what's your name?
Alice. Now, how do I do a Brooklyn?
And what about you, Toby?
Unimportant. It's unimportant. My
What's your
name's
name?
George.
George.
You all know each other. This isn't your first time.
Yes, but I'd like to call them correct by their first name.
No, I know. It's just Toby was like, I don't need to tell you.
So,
I tell you.
Alice, George, it's been
Ah,
a while, huh? So, what'd you guys do the past few months?
Me and my best friend Willow, Leia, we...
You don't need to be too married to what's on there.
Okay.
Just the gist of who you are and go from there. You
Yeah,
can just make up whatever you want.
So
Make up whatever you want.
Okay. Oh, we dissected frogs and stuff in school. Good stuff. Gertie, you're looking a little small. You've been eating well?
I've always been small.
You need to eat more. You gotta get more meat on the bones. You hear? Can't be weak now. Boys will eat you up like that.
Alice, maybe Gertie likes the way she is. Because
I do.
Gertie and I are friends. She said so.
Did I?
Yes.
Well, Donald, you're not the youngest, so I don't have to worry about you. You should be fine on your own. You and your ghosty friend there. Your imaginary friend.
Can you see my friend?
No.
No.
But you were just
You were
talking
talking to him,
Oh.
so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah. Sometimes I talk to myself.
Oh
Gotta-
yeah, sure.
Gotta get through things, so I verbalize it out loud. You know, kind of when you're doing like a math problem and you're like, 2 times 3 is, and then in your head and you just talk it out and then you know it. That's what I was doing. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know,
Simon
it really
says to you,
seems-
like, yeah, you got him. They don't suspect a thing.
Really seems like you were
And I'm
talking
like
to
hitting
someone.
them back like.
Alright. So you all greet each other. It's been a few months, and then head inside.
Hi, Aunt Norma.
Mm-hmm. The butler Reginald takes your bags. So take your bags, mademoiselles and messieurs.
Thank you, Reggie.
Yes, we'll take it for you.
Reginald, are we all sharing a room again?
Yes. Well, separated boys and girls. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Fuck!
I like whisper to Gertie. We can just all hang out in the same room now.
What was that now, Donnie?
Were you talking to me? The ghost says.
No, I'm just saying we could all still hang out in the same room. We don't have to sleep in the same room, but
We're in the same room now.
you understand, Gertie. Okay.
More than you know.
Okay.
You go into this. Reginald takes you into the study there. Great Aunt Norma is sitting there in her funeral gown and everything. A very stiff woman. She greets all of you and you touch her hand. She has incredibly cold hands.
They seem warm to me. They're
Okay.
nice and comfy.
All right.
Your hands are warm.
They're on fire!
Hey, bitch. You got warm hands.
She greets all of you. Now, how have your grades been?
Well, Aunt Norma, I always get really good grades. I've been doing really, really well, and I'm doing extracurriculars on top of all of my perfect days.
Good. And you, Gertie?
My grades have been wonderful, Auntie.
Good.
Yes, mine as well. Very good.
How good?
Very good. And I'm also excelling in all sorts of athletic competitions as well.
I buy it.
Nothing specific.
Yes.
Just, jumping and stuff.
Yes.
Is that what they're doing these
Climbing. I have a 40 in climb, so I do lots of climbing.
Oh, yes. And how about you, Alice? Been doing a lot of swimming?
Actually, great auntie, I have actually. It's like a favorite pastime. I feel right at home swimming into the ocean at Innsmouth. But as far as grades go, not so good.
Why won't my parents teach me math? Why are his mommy
I'm learning
school swimming
tridents.
lessons?
Learning swimming.
Yeah, they.
Trident class is cool. But
I almost feel closer to my dear old daddy, even though I never met him when I'm swimming. It's nice.
Is she wearing a funeral garb because someone she knew just died, like her husband or something?
Her husband died before any of you were born.
Oh, and
But-
she's still wearing it?
Uh-huh. She's always wearing it.
I'd like to say that Donald painted a photo, or painted something of, like, her dead husband to bring
Make an
her.
art roll.
Yes. Art.
Oh, I'm actually good at cooking. Look at that.
I passed normal.
Yeah, you have a picture of her husband. She sees it. And you see a little smile on her stern face.
Aunt Norma, I painted this for you. Mama showed me a picture of great uncle, and I've been practicing faces, and I just saw you'd like it.
I do, honey. I do. Thank you. And she puts a cold hand on your cheek. Like I'm touching the dead.
Could I see if I notice anything? Because I'm clairvoyant. When she touches me, is there anything off?
I'll roll for it.
I rolled an 8.
No, seems like she's just kind of grateful. Yeah. In the study, there's some little finger sandwiches, some fruit and juice. And she's like, all right, it's been good to see you. Now all of you are going to go up to your room for the rest of the day, and you are not allowed out. And I better not hear any noises.
Why?
This is what Christmas is about.
Oh, I see.
Well,
I will be as silent as possible.
great Aunt Norma, though. What if I help cook some
No,
dinner?
no. I have hired a professional Portuguese for that.
Oh, okay.
He's been training very hard to be Portuguese, and he's ready to show you all.
Great Aunt Norma, can I bring some snacks upstairs?
No,
Portuguese.
you'll ruin your appetite. No candy either while you're in my house.
I don't want candy. Can I bring a juice box up? I get a little
No,
blood
there's
sugar
too much.
sometimes.
No, there's too. You don't know what that is. No one knew.
You get a little dizzy sometimes.
I get a little faint sometimes.
No.
The cure
can I
for that
roll?
in these days is spitting in your mouth.
Can I roll for cute?
Charm, yeah, make an extreme charm roll.
I failed.
No juice, only water.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
even then, not much.
Yes, ma'am.
Only what is legally required.
All of a sudden, your holiday gloom is banished by a cry of, "Where are my little cousins? Where are my mooks and scamps?" From the voice alone, you know it can only be one person, Cousin Melba. Melba is 19 and has babysat each of you on several occasions. You each have fond memories of playing hide and seek with her and bringing moments of joy on what are typically dreary Kingsport family gatherings. She comes over to each of you, arms thrown wide, and gives you each a hug. Melba makes everything better. She does live with Great Aunt Norma, but they could not be more different. You would all know she is very free-spirited, quite unlike her guardian. Her family says, you hear your parents sometimes mention Cousin Melba is too much of a dreamer with her head lost in the clouds. She's a black sheep of the family. And you've even heard whispering among your parents how Melba has learned to drive. She's taking classes in sculpting. She even has a part-time job as a telephone operator. All these are scandalous. But as she comes in and you see her, your parents all gasp, and you see her long hair has recently been cut, and it now barely reaches her shoulders.
Melba, did you see the painting I made for Aunt Norma?
Let me see. Oh, that looks wonderful.
I bet I could try a sculpture next, just like you do.
That'd be great. I'd love to teach you. How are my little cousins all doing?
Hey, Melba, I got something to show you I brought with me.
Mm-hmm.
I just found it. I'll try to sneak off to the side somewhere.
But she like says, Aunt Norma, can the children and I take some sandwiches up to my room? We can play the landlord game and stay out of everyone's hair. We won't make a mess. Isn't that right, everyone?
Yeah,
Yes,
Great
of
Aunt
course.
Norma,
Of
we
course.
promise. We'll listen to Melba.
Aunt
Of
Norma's
course.
like, all right. Melba's like, all right, boys, get the tray of sandwiches, the bowl of fruit, and the pitcher of juice, and we'll go up to my room. Once you go out of the room, she's like, okay, what'd you want to tell me?
Look what I made over this past summer. And I pull out a
gun.
lockpick.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I haven't tried it too much, but it's
That may come in handy, but don't worry, I'm busting us out of here.
Oh.
Going to a strip club.
I can't stand these things, and I'm sure you're with me on that. I've got it all planned out. So follow my lead, unless you want to stay cooped up here all day long. Anyone up for a fun-filled magical adventure? Follow me. She goes upstairs.
Oh, yeah,
I'm like
follow.
drinking the juice and I'm so in. I'm so in.
Let's have juice now. So, y'all follow her upstairs.
Yep.
Go into Melba's room. Melba's room is a large, well-appointed space with a walk-in closet. There are several lumps hidden under her covers, which she reveals to be a pile of mismatched clothing, roughly in your sizes. You all came in wearing your fancy suits and stuff. These clothes are old and worn, but in serviceable condition. They include gloves, hats, scarves, and coats. It took me a week to sneak all this stuff away from the attic. If we're going out, you can't ruin your dress clothes. Everyone pick something out, the best that fits you can. Boys, when you find something close enough, go into my closet and change your clothes. Girls, stay out here with me. Oh, and make sure you fold your dress clothes so they don't get wrinkled.
Yes, Aunt Melba.
Yes.
Sure thing.
So,
Or cousin.
Cousin Melba.
Yeah.
She's 19. Yep.
Thank you, Melba.
You all get changed, I'm assuming. Unless Toby sounds... Are you going to do it?
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Why?
You've been
Why
quiet.
are you looking at me?
I didn't know if you're going to like go down... I want
I'm
to tell
just
Great
considering
Aunt.
my options. Okay?
He's the only one down there at dinner.
I will get all.
I've been waiting for
enormous
this
money.
cooked goose.
Yeah, I'm gonna change.
Yeah, so you guys go in the closet.
Alright, Donald, Georgie, get in the closet. You're not coming down.
can't come out of the
until
closet.
Shoot's done.
That'd be too
Stay
upsetting.
Forever.
You see Simon isn't in the closet with you. He's still standing in the area with the
Can I
girls.
grab Simon?
No.
Can I talk to him telepathically?
No.
Can I make a power roll to know Simon's name? Like to just get like a flash of Simon.
Do you have any psychic abilities?
I do.
Like clairvoyance or something?
Do you want me to read them to you?
It should be on your skills sheet.
Oh, skills.
Wherever Morgan has clairvoyance too.
Hold on. Where are my skills?
Probably in the bottom right.
Like extras.
Don't you have?
No, what it says is
Unique abilities or something.
Gertie possesses a form of astral memory.
No, that's not the same thing.
That's what I was asking because like basically it says
mine
that I
isn't on
can
here. Clairvoyance isn't on here.
make an extreme success check on power, knowledge, idea, or Cthulhu mythos to receive like jumbled ancient memories, or sometimes these memories will give me insights into current situations or a foreshadowing of events.
No, that won't really work. I'll let you roll Cthulhu Mythos.
No.
No.
Simon came.
Are you sure? You can't see me. I'll tell you what I see.
I don't want you to. I don't want you
Donald, get in the closet already. Come on.
Alright, Simon goes in the closet. He walks through you. You feel it chill. Oh wait, you're not there. Who are you?
No, we're
Toby.
the two women.
Yeah,
I was like,
No.
I thought you meant like they were going over there.
That can still happen. Yeah, walk through that. Feel it chill.
All right, you two.
I shut the door.
Yeah. So
I just stare at you as you shut the door.
everyone gets changed. Cousin Melba whispers to the girls, you can also, if you want any of my makeup, any lipstick from my collection, just take it. Don't tell your parents. This is our little secret. Everyone's changed into play clothes. She's like, all right, it's time to escape. Everyone grab some snacks, put them in your pockets. Gather around. She points out the window, saying, okay, once we hit the yard, we're going over to that big willow tree. Everyone wait for me behind there and try to stick close to the fence so there aren't so many tracks in the snow. I'll climb down last and close the window. She then opens the window wide and points to a number of protruding bricks arranged in a decorative pattern. Use these as handholds and climb on down. Don't worry if you fall. It's nothing but snow under the window. You should be fine. Just don't try to land on your hands. If you start falling, pull in like you're doing a cannonball dive. All right? Do that and you'll just plant on your rump and you don't want to jam your wrist. That's the best way to fall. If you have to fall. But don't fall. No one's going to fall. All right, who's first?
I'll go.
All right,
My climb is legendary.
make a climb roll with a bonus die due to the brick handholds.
Well, I'm gonna pass, whatever it is.
It's under you, Adam. It must be
Influences.
And what was your name, Toby?
George. Yes.
George
Yeah.
climbs down easily, finding his way down. All right, Melba's like, all right, who's next?
Okay.
Which one?
All right, Ted. Gertie, I'm gonna go down first, just in case you fall. I'll catch you, okay?
Probably don't.
I'm gonna do it anyway. You sit your ass down. All right?
Bonus die. Climb roll.
Climb, you said?
Yes.
Oh, fail. I just have base climb.
Yeah,
You
So you say that and then just fall.
what? You
You
fall.
trip and fall.
Take
out the
a
window.
D3 of damage.
Oh, okay.
You're going
Is
to
there,
die.
can I not catch?
I was about to say, yeah.
How high up is that?
You're not that high.
2.
You have less health than me. You're weak.
Okay. You see. What's your name? Alice.
Alice.
Alice falls to the ground.
Punk.
All right. You're okay, Alice. She's okay. All right.
She's bleeding.
Okay. And I climb out.
I do first aid on it.
You can also
60 even.
You can also spend luck
Sorry.
Oh,
on stuff.
60 even.
Actually, no, you can't spend luck. It's already too much.
No, I fail.
You fail. You also
we
try
all
to
have
grip the
base climb
handholds
except for George.
and fall down, take a D3 of damage.
can I be at the bottom, like, trying to catch?
I take 2 damage.
I'll split.
You
the
already
damage.
fell.
Can I
You
first
know,
aid
Melba,
any
I'm
of
not the best at climbing.
No, it's okay. You can do this. I know you can.
Okay.
We're just all children are just falling out of this window.
Ah, dunk. Ah, dunk.
Oh, Melba, here I go. Whoa.
You fall. Yeah, you also fall.
I'm okay. I only got 1 damage, Melba.
Oh, good. And she climbs down, and you guys run to the willow tree.
Yes.
That she
What's that? These
she
are
is.
nice.
There's no food.
Cousin Melba easily climbs down and joins you. She joins you and moves the iron bars in the rear gate out of the way. As they are no longer actually attached, you can squeeze through without difficulty. And this leads to an alleyway on Howard Street, which is out of sight of any window in Tuttle Hall. You have successfully escaped. So, Melba. She takes you through the streets of Kingsport. You've been here a few times. You live here. But you mostly stay with your friend Simon and stuff.
I'd like to point out things to try to like seem cool to the cousin.
Yeah, over here is where my mom gets all of her bread. I don't know. She says that they just knead it better. I agree. I've had it. It tastes really good. And over there is like what they call like a corner shop, and they have like sandwiches and coffee and nothing I really like because my mom. I don't like coffee, but it's.
You will.
Your mom does that for you? That's nice.
Yeah, she really supports me.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
It's good. It's very supportive.
That's great for you.
Yeah, I agree. Anyways, so yeah, she had me try coffee. I didn't like it so much, but maybe I will. Maybe you're right.
I usually am.
Simon, help me out here. I feel like I'm...
That's where I died.
Yeah. Okay.
I've got nothing else.
Tell them that.
No.
I'm like,
Do you have something to tell us? It seems like you have something to tell us.
I definitely no. Down here
Your
there's
grandfather killed me with a car. Tell them. They may want to hear about it.
down there's a park.
Donald, that's nice and all.
Yes, the
But we're trying
park
to
where
be
I died.
You were sneaking, right?
That's where I was abused. By your grandfather.
Before he killed me.
With the
I
car.
I like try to quiet him.
I'm really sorry that happened. I don't think they want to know.
I think they want to know.
Do you know how he got to the park to abuse me? In the car that he killed me.
The abuse
me there.
the abuse was
Wow.
on purpose. The car crash was an accident. It was my fault, really. I blame myself for it all.
The grandpa died in the accident too. It's like, technically, I'm guilty of manslaughter.
So, Melba's taking you through the sights. She's like, I thought the first thing we could do is go to Central Hill. Big hill. She goes to the house on Central Hill. You guys walk with her and knocks on the front door. After a few minutes, a man of about 50 enters and greets her as my lady, with a smile and bow. He's in his 50s. She introduces him to the investigators as Sir Lucas. Hello?
I'd like to hear him be like, my lady, and be like, that is awesome. I'm gonna use that from now on.
That works.
Holy shit, what a good way to greet
She
a woman.
loved it.
Nice to meet all of you. You're all cousins of Melba?
Yeah, yes. What's it to you?
Yes, my lord.
Oh, thank you. Would you like to come in? I have some hot cocoa and a batch of popcorn. And Melba's like, no, we don't want that. What we really need is to borrow some sleds. He's like, oh. He says, the extra key is hidden where it always is. Help yourself, but if anyone gets hurt, I never lent you a thing. Just say you stole it, okay? He winks at all of you, one by one.
I wink back with both eyes.
A lot of wings.
So you just blink at him.
And I'm like,
Now, have fun and be careful. I'll see you tonight. And Melba replies, oh, we'll see you mean. And Lucas seems confused for a moment and smiles. Oh, that's a wonderful idea. The Scions will be so thrilled.
The what? The who?
She takes you back into the garage, unless you want to ask her about
Cousin
something.
Melba,
What
what's the
is
scions?
Don't give me any problems, and you'll find out tonight. Okay?
Hey,
Whoa.
Is she snapping?
No, she just ran out for I don't know what.
So,
Well, Hanson jumped.
going around back to the garage, you can see it's filled with items. Old bikes, boxes of toys, a couple large dollhouses, a couple of wagons. Melba says, alright boys, can you get out the toboggan, the sleds and tubes and stuff?
Sure. We'll get 'em
Can
out.
I make an occult roll to know what a seance is?
She said
Not a
scion.
scion.
To know what a scion is?
Scion. It's not really a cult.
Oh.
So,
I'm gonna like whisper to Simon.
Simon, do you know what a scion is?
I don't. I died too young.
When your grandpa hit me with that car after abusing me. Right over there.
Right there. I can still see it.
We're up pretty high. I can see everything from here.
I was spread all over the street by the car.
Simon, I know.
Your grandfather abused me there.
Simon, I know. We go over this all the time. But like sometimes I wish it was about me more often.
I'm sorry.
I'm dead.
That's selfish of me.
Oh, yeah. You're the only person I can talk to. And then
Melba says, alright, we need to find some wax and these tubes need to be filled. Someone spread out, find a tub of wax and a pump. I know they're in here somewhere. The sooner we find it, the sooner we're sledding.
I'll
Make
go
a
for the
spot
wax.
hidden roll.
No problem.
No. I don't see anything
Can I spend one
ever
luck?
again,
No.
potentially.
I got a 96.
That's
I got
exactly what
40.
I rolled a 51 out of 50.
Failed.
We all
You can
can't
spend luck, that's
find
fine.
the wax.
Yes.
What we're going to do is find it.
I just
So
find a trash can lid.
Donald finds it. You find the pump and the wax. She shows you how to wax the sleds and fill the rubber tubes up at the pump. And you all get your stuff and head to the top of Central Hill. There's a bunch of children already there. It's beside a cemetery that's been blocked off from traffic by a young policeman, Officer Gomez. He waves to you. Officer Gomez greets Cousin Melba as Miss Sutton, tips his hat. She says, I'm not here for you, I'm here for the hill and my cousins. Besides, you're working. If you want to talk to me, find me later. He's like, okay, where should we meet? She said, I didn't say we'd meet. I said, find me. And she leaves, and So you go to the hill.
Cousin Melba, you seem like an important lady around here.
You'll see tonight.
I don't know what that means.
Melba, I think you're a villain.
Alright, so in case anyone gets hurt, the hospital is blocked that way. Just make it right at the far corner. Anyone breaks an arm or something, you just walk over and they'll fix you up. So she gets the sleds at the top of the hill. She's like, alright, so we can stay here for a bit. If you want to race each other, you can go ahead.
Are there any other children up on top of the hill? Is there a cute girl, maybe?
Yeah.
I would like to look at her and be like,
Would you like to slide down the hill with me, milady?
Oh. Sure.
Melba, can she ride on my sled too?
Yeah, of course, Donald.
Okay. What's your name?
Susie.
Hi, Susie. My name's Donald.
Hi.
I'm getting on it.
You want to sit behind me or in front of me?
I guess behind so I can hold on.
Okay.
Yeah. And as she gets behind you, she's like, I haven't gone sledding since my brother died. He was hit by a car.
I whisper to Simon.
Simon,
Yeah.
is that your sister?
No.
Wouldn't that be crazy?
That'd be really crazy.
Now she's
Well,
over there.
I'm really sorry, Susie.
It's okay.
We should probably just go down the hill, though.
Yeah, let's go down the hill.
Okay.
So you guys are sledding down the hill. Do you want to make a race of it?
I think we should.
Yes.
Hey, Georgie, I bet you I can go
So-
faster than you.
I bet not.
We'll see about that.
So
I don't know. My card rating
we'll
is
do
10.
we'll do three races. So the
Get
first
it every
race,
week.
it's just going to be a dex check.
Shit.
I'd
wait.
like to. What do we get to pick our sleds?
They're all the same.
Are they all inner tubes?
They're all the same level of speed.
Well, yeah, but they're inner tubes. There's sleds.
There's sleds, there's
Mhm.
toboggans, there's inner
Toboggans.
tubes. Yeah.
Hey, Georgie, you should get that inner tube right there. Look, I'll
They're
set it
all
up for you.
Just
Don't worry.
as fast.
Yes.
No, don't. You're not gonna pop my inner tube.
I don't know what you're talking
Sure.
about.
Gertie just
There's no
walks over to
interference in the
like
competition.
one of the just like normal sleds that are not like inflated and like sits on one.
All right. Eventually, you all find your sleds that aren't inflated. You're gonna do something with it.
I have a switchblade. I was
Yeah.
gonna poke a hole in
Does
it.
anyone get on? Does
That
anyone,
just make it go
Fun.
faster.
does anyone get on an inflated one?
No.
Does anybody want
Does anyone
to?
fall into the strap?
Now that there's just a cousin to the side, like flicking a switchblade out, essentially.
Camel.
All right.
Camel.
Everyone for the first race, make a dex roll.
Okay.
Am I racing too, or am I
Yeah.
just with the girls?
I mean, if you want,
I just wanted to go down with the girl.
you might as well race while you go.
I failed.
15.
What are we at?
Dex roll.
Of 65, that
Normal.
is
Dex
very
roll.
narrowly an extreme.
Yeah, dex roll. Just tell me what kind of success you
It's a
got.
hard.
Normal.
Morgan, did you roll?
Mine is a normal.
Okay, so on that round, what's your name? Gertie won, so you get 2 Twizzlers.
Oh, look at this.
And Tim does, since he fails.
I failed.
And you die. in
You
real
break
life.
your neck, they shove you to the side.
Alright, go to the hospital.
wait,
We told
wait.
you where it was.
I actually got an extreme.
Doesn't matter now.
Yeah.
I'm already
You
eating
should've.
them. I won.
I figure you should know where a dex
Yeah.
dexterity
You're
is.
right. That's on me. I'm right.
I go like halfway down the hill,
You like
topple
tumble
over
off,
and
yeah.
roll
If
the
you
rest
win,
of the
you gotta
way.
give me one.
Yeah. All right. The next race, dex roll.
Normal.
I got it's very nearly a
I
hard.
failed.
I
But
got
it's a
just
normal.
as worse.
So
93.
you both got normals.
Yeah.
Yes.
Roll
Mine.
again, just between you two.
I failed.
I got a hard success.
I think Tim should die.
One more time.
I go up to Gertie's sled.
Who wants it?
I'm like, Gertie, you're doing so good.
Don't do anything.
I imagine Gertie is just stone faced the entire ride.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Literally, like on both like
And at the end, you
shoulders
like
back.
nod. Yes.
I failed.
God damn it.
Hard success.
Alice is gonna try to cheat by
Okay, how's that?
scooting off first before everyone else.
All right. All right.
Camel, no.
That's fine.
Do I need to do
Make,
anything?
Camel.
make a bonus roll.
Okay.
Come here.
I got a 6.
Yeah. So she does get to the bottom first. You get 2 Twizzlers.
Do I see her cheat?
Yeah.
I saw you cheat.
I got to the bottom first, Gertie. Sorry.
Cheating.
You pushed off early.
Yeah.
Gertie will remember this.
That's
We'll
right, Gertie.
all remember.
You're gonna die.
That's okay. Anything for the family.
Do I have pickpocket abilities?
Sleight of hand.
Susie, what did you think?
That was really
Space.
fun. We didn't win, but it was fun.
Yeah. I'm glad you went sledding again after your brother died.
Yeah, it's been a while. But I'm glad I did too.
I have a friend that died too.
Really?
Yeah, his name was Simon.
Wow.
Sometimes I feel like he's still just around all the time.
Really? Wow. That's crazy. And she like gives you a hug.
I hug her back and I'm just like, and Simon's like, I'm imagining behind her just being like,
Yeah, good job. You feel the cold touch of Simon as he tries to go in for a hug as well.
it's Susie like,
Yeah, you're cold.
Hey, Donald, don't stop messing with that girl. You don't need to be doing that.
She's afraid. Look at her face.
I'm not afraid.
Oh, never mind. She just looked awkward. Okay.
Okay, bye, Donald.
Bye, Susie. Hey, don't butt in.
Donald,
Yeah.
you're always alone and never alone.
Melba's like, okay, all right, good job, everybody.
That's strange.
We'll warm up a bit, probably get some hot tea and cookies. Onward. Let's get on the trolley. How about that? You like the trolley, don't you?
Yeah, I love.
I like the trolley.
Yeah.
I have no opinion on the trolley.
Check your bios for a trolley. No, don't.
How do you feel about trolleys?
Don't.
I have
Gertie,
a trolley-themed superpower.
Gertie, what did you mean by that? What did you mean by that?
By what?
That I'm always alone but never alone?
You just seem lonely.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Melba takes you to the trolley. You can see that there's someone driving the trolley. His name's Clifford. This is a personal friend of mine. He is my champion. He's in his 30s, thick mustache, and wears a trolley company uniform. He seems quite dour when you first see him, but he brightens up instantly when he sees Melba. When introduced, he gives each of you a candy cane. At one point, Melba asks you all to have a seat and then has a short conversation with Clifford. You can make a listen roll if you want to overhear it.
Oh yeah.
I rolled a 9. An
I
extreme.
hard pass.
Yeah?
I think I passed it.
Anyone that passed, you can...
I passed.
Anyone that passed, you can... Is that all of you?
Nope.
Nope,
I
not
failed.
Close.
You can hear the following exchange. Melba says, "You'll be at my party tonight, won't you?" And Clifford says, "Of course, my lady. I wouldn't miss it. Your cousins, are they travelers?" Melba says, "No, not yet. I'm pretty sure at least, but they will be." Clifford says, "How so?" Melba says, "I'm going to bring them with me tonight to the party, show them around." Clifford says, "Are you sure that's wise? They are awfully young." Melba's like, "I was younger than them when I started going. How old were you, my champion?" And Clifford says, "I was maybe, well, their age, I guess. Point made, my lady." She comes back down and sits next to you guys.
Melba,
Yes?
what are travelers?
Mind your P's and Q's, and maybe you'll find out later tonight.
Is it scary?
You'll find out tonight.
What we find out?
Oh, nothing. Just mind your P's and Q's.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Why is it all a secret?
It's more fun that way.
What's a secret? I didn't hear anything.
No, it's okay.
What?
You're okay, Alice.
What? No, I gotta be included. This is family matter.
Alice, mind your P's and Q's, or you're not going to get to come.
The P's and Q's, they're in the right order, don't worry.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull out my sketchbook
Mm-hmm.
and start drawing Melba and Simon just sitting right beside her and just drawing it.
He's just staring at her, looking up at her face.
Can I look at her sketchbook?
Yeah. Unless you're hiding it.
No.
Is that the one you're talking to?
Sometimes I just draw things.
It's not an answer.
Either are your questions or statements.
So, eventually you are led off the trolley to a massive, lovely Victorian mansion on Main Street. It has a huge front yard covered with a thick layer of undisturbed snow. Before it even opens, before you can get there, the door opens, pouring out light warmth and the scent of freshly baked gingerbread cookies. There, an old, frail-looking woman in a wheelchair is seated beside a stocky maid. The maid ushers everyone into the foyer and out of the cold, telling them to strip off your wet things so she can dry them by the fire. Melba turns to you guys and introduces you. This is Miss Charlotte Montgomery, and this is her partner in crime, and she points towards the maid, Ida Bowes. Ida Bowes, she wrote to me saying you'd be coming. I should make cookies. What a wonderful surprise. The old woman then has a note on her notepad, and she takes out her left hand, and she's barely moving it, but she's trying to write something, and she scrawls out a messy looking, "Welcome, Merry Christmas." Melba's she had a stroke a few years ago. She can no longer speak or walk, but her mind is sharp as ever. So she writes on her pad to talk, and the old woman gives you a warm but crooked smile. To all of you.
Merry Christmas, man.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. I like your house. It reminds me of home.
I want to lean over to Donald.
Mhm.
She feels trapped. And then I lean back.
The room is quite toasty. You're served hot tea, gingerbread cookies, and slices of fruitcake. There's a massive fire roaring, Christmas tree with glass ornaments. Miss Montgomery writes a note and tries to give it to you,
I take it.
and it says, "Ask Melba to read a Christmas carol."
Melba,
Yes.
she would like you to read us a Christmas carol.
Oh, I can't resist that. And she starts and reads all of Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. She does the character voices, sweeping hand gestures. When it's over, the old woman laughs at that and waves forward, and Melba goes over and hugs her. And she waves to all of you to come over to her as well. You touch the old lady.
Yeah, give
Yeah,
her
we
a
all
hug.
just put a hand on her.
It's just like me.
Do you all give her a hug?
I touch her.
Gertrude just walks up and holds her hand.
Yeah. Melba turns to you guys and kind of pulls you away. I'd like to make her a surprise. I'll sit with her talking. You go to the front yard and make the biggest snowman in all of Kingsport. Build it right in the front of the bay window facing the house. I want it taller than any of you, a real giant. When it's ready, ring the bell, and I'll come out with her to see it. I know it would make her very happy.
I'd like,
Sure
since
thing, Mel.
Donald was helped to design sets for theater and paint and all that kind of stuff, Donald's gonna take over the snowman creation.
Okay, everyone, we need the base to be big, the middle to be a little smaller, and the top to be the smallest. We gotta check the kitchen for carrots, and we gotta make sure we have. What's your name? Gertie, do you have a scarf?
We all have scarves.
Could we use yours? It's the nicest.
The maid comes over. I'll get the stuff if you just want to start building it.
Okay,
Thank you, Donald.
no problem.
And I'm just doing
Would you like
it.
to take anything else from me?
I was just asking to borrow it. I wasn't gonna keep it, Gertie. I don't know why you're being
Gertie
so
walks
weird.
away.
So, to make the snowman, you must get a total of 7 successes.
Oh boy.
You each get 1 roll. A hard success counts as 2. Extreme successes count as 3.
We each get 2?
For art.
No, you each get 1 roll.
Okay.
Roll
So
for
let's
what?
just go one at a time. And we need...
You need
What are we
7
rolling
points total.
for?
Dex.
I should go first.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Tim, go first.
Don't worry, guys. I'm beefy. I'll roll the biggest base I can do.
60.
And I have a
80.
shitty dex. I definitely failed.
Oh, you fell. Okay.
Yeah.
Toby.
I have a shitty dex.
What's that?
That's a 9! That's an extreme.
So that's 3 points. You just
Yeah,
need 4
you're
more
welcome.
points.
Thanks, Georgie. Coming for me.
That's a normal success.
That's 1 point. You need 3 more. You gotta get an extreme.
God, why is it so hard to build a fucking snowman?
Can I
There's
roll?
two other cousins.
That is true. There should be
2 other cousins.
Yeah, that's why.
two more people get to roll after more than this.
Can I roll as a bonus because of my art?
Nope.
Dex.
65.
Okay, that's an extreme though.
Morgan got an extreme.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Oh,
matter.
yeah.
God damn.
Alright.
We don't even include
failed
those
on
other
there.
two
Oh, thank God I
cousins.
didn't roll that.
Who got extremes? Toby and Morgan?
Yeah.
Toby and Morgan. You each get a
I got a normal.
One Twiz.
Twiz.
Yep.
I contributed. No.
Thank
Oh,
you.
wait, you do owe me one.
I did not contribute.
No. Oh, wait.
You do owe
That
me
is
one.
mine.
Yeah! Hey! No! You took a whole Twizzler!
You have 3.
Yeah! And I gave you one. You paid
You
a
got
debt.
3 after me.
You owe me a debt.
So,
You still owe me half.
the
what
maid
debt?
the maid comes out with the scarf and the things.
Oh,
Here you go. This is what you wanted, right?
Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
And I wrap it just like any other snowman, but I think it's like
Wow.
beautiful.
It's lifelike almost.
We need a hat. Why
No,
didn't
she
you think of a hat?
she has a hat.
I put a hat on it.
Hat,
Yeah.
carrot, coal. Get it all done. She's like, one of you want to go get Melba?
We're supposed to.
I'll go get Melba. Or I ring a bell.
Yeah, you ring the bell. Melba comes out wheeling Miss Montgomery. She's covered in a quilt. She looks at the snowman. She like starts crying from tears, and she's like moving her good left hand. She's like, oh. She's really happy, and she like try to wave you in to come hug her.
I go in and hug her.
Do you hug her?
Yeah.
I again just kind of walk up and like smile at her, but I don't touch her this time.
Yeah. Alice gives her a good hug.
Nice firm handshake.
One good hand.
Yeah.
She's she like points towards the tree, and Melba's like, because you did so good with the snowman, you each get a glass ornament from the tree.
Oh, cool. Are you sure about that?
Oh, she's quite sure.
Thank you,
Okay.
ma'am.
They're very expensive.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Thank you.
Are any like in the shape of a knife?
And no, but
Are there any dildo shaped at the dildo?
There could be. You don't know that.
I was making.
What does the tree look like? How many ornaments are on it?
Can I steal?
Will you describe all the ornaments?
no. She also turns towards Melba and like points out there's some ornate nutcrackers, and Melba's like, "Oh, and you each get a nice little ornate nutcracker."
We get both?
Yes.
Thank you, milady.
The old lady like raises a hand at you, and touches your cheek. It's warm. And the maid's like, I'll have these boxed up and I'll take them over to your house later tonight. You don't need to worry about taking them out.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Cool.
Thank you.
All right. And you guys are good to go to your next stop. You walk through the neighborhoods of the wealthy downtown neighborhood of Kingsport South. She says, stay close. And so you're walking through a neighborhood. A lot of people in this area are Italian and Portuguese immigrants. She's like, folks are folks, and they're just like everyone else, right?
Yeah. Hey, Melba, who was that old lady? You knew her?
Just a friend.
You have a lot of old friends.
I do.
You're only what? You're like.
I'm 19.
Yeah. Like, how'd you know her?
Oh. It's not important.
Melba, am I like everyone else?
You're special, just like everyone else.
Your family is what she means. We're all family.
Yeah.
I don't think that's what she means.
The path leads you through typical two-story tenement buildings. The buildings are crowded with Portuguese families. You can smell roast pork, codfish, potatoes, and lamb.
Smells delicious.
People are heard singing, calling out Boas Festas and Feliz Natal and stuff like that. But eventually, she takes you to an apartment, and inside, it's filled with candles, jars, herbs, strange charts and icons, various occult trappings. And she introduces a beautiful Spanish woman named Elena Arcuri. She greets you and says, "You're a bit early, which is good. We can get started. Who wants to go first?"
You
What is
remind
this?
me of my friend Leia.
Oh, do I?
Yeah, her family's into all this witchy stuff too.
That's fascinating. Melba's like, Miss Arcuri, my friend, is the best fortune teller in Kingsport, and I've arranged for her to read all of our futures.
How do you tell the future?
Well, I can do it with tarot, or I can read your palms, or the bumps on your hand.
So you don't
Or
like,
even I can hold your hands as we both gaze into a crystal ball.
so you don't commune with spirits?
We will commune with the spirit world, yes. Who wants to go first?
Can I see if she's telling the truth? Because it says my character despises people that lie about like clairvoyance and like seeing ghosts.
Make a psychology roll.
I cannot tell. I failed.
All right. Who's first?
I'll go.
You're first.
Do you think instead of my fortune, you could tell me where my father is? My mother says
No.
he's gone, but I don't think he's really
Well,
gone.
maybe we'll learn that in your fortune.
Oh, okay.
Now, would you like the tip? I can do your palms, which is chiromancy. I can do the cards, which is tarot. You can do the crystal ball, which is crystallomancy, or I can do the bumps on your head, which is phrenology.
Can we do the crystal ball?
Of course. And she holds your hand as you gaze into the crystal ball. Make a power roll.
Hard pass.
Hard. Roll a d6.
5.
I don't see your father, but you will help save one who will go on to become a great hero.
Oh. Okay. I guess thanks.
Yes. Now your turn, little boy.
Pass me that.
Little child.
Child. I'm somewhat large for my age, thank you.
Okay.
Minuscule thing.
The size of an atom.
Make a power roll.
38.
Is that a hard?
Probably not.
Not quite.
You want to spend some luck?
I assume I fail if I don't spend.
Yes. You need a hard.
No, I don't care.
Okay. She predicts you will find true love.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, Lee.
All right.
Yeah.
And you, little girl.
I would like to look into the crystal.
That's looking at the crystal. Please make a power roll.
No, I failed.
You don't want to spend that?
I would have to. Can't I spend like all my luck?
Yeah.
I kind of want this.
No.
Is it worth spending like 60 luck?
No.
Hold on. So it'd be like 50 luck.
You gotta get a hard success.
Fuck it. Yeah, I'll spend 50 luck on that. No, yeah, it's fine. I don't want it.
Do you want to do it or not?
No.
Yeah, I'll do. Yeah, sure. I don't need luck in a fucking one shot.
Yeah. Roll a d6.
So it'll be 2.
Let's see. You'll be forced to choose between hate and love, to either save or destroy a broken heart. And you, little boy, would you and your friend like to do this?
The one she's talking to?
Yes.
You see him?
Yes.
Simon, is she telling the truth?
I assume so.
I don't know.
I'm just like staring at you.
Listen, people have thought I was weird, okay?
Donald still has imaginary friends. He hasn't grown up yet.
His friends may be more real than we think.
The
Donald,
only
would
real
you
thing
like,
is family.
would you like to ponder this orb?
Okay, Vin
Yeah.
All right.
It's a power roll, right?
Yep. Hard power roll.
Fail.
Okie dokie.
Do you want to spend them?
You will come into money.
Can Simon look?
Sure.
That is.
Fuck their
That's a
Simon
hard.
stats. The fuck. Dude, is that your hard for you?
That's a hard for me.
His
All right,
fortune
roll
is
a
just
d6.
that,
4.
Wait, can I roll for my past lives?
No.
We have past life.
Shut up.
You will receive a gift which will change your destiny forever, and meet a new family member before this next sun rises.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Okay.
There we go.
Simon, you want to say anything to her since she can talk to you?
No, I'm good.
Huh.
Do you want to know how I died?
Did you want to tell her how I died?
I mean, you could tell her. I've heard a million times.
You sure you want me to tell?
Huh?
You sure you want me to tell her?
No. I mean, not really. It's not the best story.
Okay, I won't tell her. And he tells the fortune teller about how you went on a sleigh ride with a cute girl named Susie. He's like, oh, that's really good, Donald.
I was hoping you'd tell me that I'd find love.
No.
Yeah. Artists, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
That'll be $20 each of you.
Oh, Melba, we didn't bring any money.
Honestly, she's kidding. Melba refuses to have her fortune read, and she's like, I know what it will say, the same it always does. I am chased by the one who will take my life from me and give me another, but I'm not ready to shed one life for another.
It's pretty dark, Melba.
It's fine.
Doesn't seem fine.
After this visit, Melba guides you back to the trolley and rides it over to the South Shore neighborhood. Those cookies and teas were okay, but sledding always makes me hungry. So who's hungry?
I'm starving.
You know, I could go for some fish.
Yeah, let's go.
Maybe juice.
Let's go to the White Pier Cafe. It's at the pier. Let's do that.
Oh, I like the ocean.
Yeah. Melba enters and is greeted by name by the owners, Manny and Francine Oakley. White Pier Cafe is a small, intimate restaurant. You can see many artists in there doing their artistic things.
Doing the art.
Yeah. In there, they serve coffee, hot chocolate, teas, and soft drinks, sandwiches, pastries. In the back, there's an older woman with a white hat who gets up and beautifully sings a trio of holiday classics in return for hot food, coffee, and a spot by the fire. You would know her, living in Kingsport, as Lady Songbird, one of the many tramps roaming this part of New England.
Lady Songbird?
Uh-huh.
Oh, Lady Songbird.
Yeah!
Is she carrying desserts?
No, she's just a tramp,
Absolutely.
a homeless
Oh.
person by the fire, who sings occasionally.
Is she singing now?
Yeah.
What's she singing? Just like Christmas?
Moonlight, all alone in the moonlight.
I love that song, Songbird Lady.
Melba says, all right, stick to the soups, chips, and sandwiches, unless you want to ante up and take up your portion of the bill. She gives you all some food.
Order a giant steak.
Do they have the fish and chips by chance?
They do.
Melba, can I get the fish? You can have the fries.
Make a charm roll.
Can't be a persuasion roll.
No.
Because she's getting the fries. She gets extra fries.
Fine, that's fine. You can
Hard
all
pass.
take some if you want and pass it on Starburst. Just pour it out in your hand.
What are they?
I want a pink one.
Maybe a little Starburst nuggets.
Yeah, little Starburst minis.
The yellow ones are the best ones. Give me all of them.
I want.
There's more there.
Just pour some in your hand and pass it in.
Hard pass though.
Yes, you do get some fish and chips.
I want a
Thanks,
steak.
Napa.
A big one.
She's like, no.
Come on. Come on now.
I would like chowder.
No, I
Your
can't
favorite
afford
cousin?
that.
Chowder?
Wait, did she say?
She
She
said
said
soup.
We're gonna have chowder. We're gonna have chowder. Yes.
That's what I would like.
What is your what do they call it? Spending limit or whatever when your credit rating is 10?
Very poor. I don't know how much. You don't have enough for a steak.
Come on.
You're so used to being Father O'Malley.
I want the best.
Eventually, you guys are given 3 slices of chocolate cake, some cold milk by the owners. And they're like, it's on the house, Melba. Merry Christmas. The waiter comes over and is talking with Melba, and he says, things have been pretty slow today. I can sketch you all if you want. I'm an artist.
Oh, Melba, please.
All right, fine.
I'm an artist too.
And fish, are you? And he's like he's drawing all of you real quick.
Yeah, my mother is very good, and she says I'm very good too.
Interesting.
I would like to pull out my sketch pad and draw him while he's drawing us.
All right. And after 15 minutes, he shows you his sketch. It's a beautiful portrait of all of you together.
Hey, Mr. Artist Man, why are my eyes so far apart?
Oh, that's my mistake. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
He got it right.
I'd like to give him this. I'd like to give him the sketch I did of
What did you
him.
say?
Oh, that's wonderful.
Thank-
Make an art roll.
You're so funny.
I hope it's
Or is
horrible.
it?
I wasn't trying to.
Okay.
It's terrible.
She just kinda
It looks like a
slowly
stick
wandered.
figure with holding a giant pencil.
My mom says I'm gonna be great one day.
I'm sure you will.
Oh, thank
I'm
you.
sure you will.
Just don't get your hopes
And he gives you all the paper to look at, and he leans into Melba, and you can make a listen roll if you want to overhear what they're saying.
Oh, I did so hard with my 3.
I fail.
I got
no,
a
it
normal success.
Normal. Hard success.
All right. Everyone that succeeded, you hear her say, "You're coming, right? Please tell me you're coming. It won't be the same without you there." Todd says, "Well," and Melba says, "You goofy dame, you said you were coming." And Todd says, "Yes, of course I'm coming. I never want to miss the White Maiden's parties. I've been daydreaming about my outfit all day, too." And Melba says, "Thank you, Troubadour." And they hug.
Your name is Troubadour?
Oh, what?
Your name is Troubadour?
And he looks at Melba, and Melba's like, "Ignore them."
I just stare at him.
He just winks at you.
Cthulhu Mythos for White Maiden.
No,
Can I make an occult roll for White Maiden?
no,
Can I just roll?
no.
Just for nothing.
Fuck you!
I rolled 36.
But my
Was
best friend is
does that give
possibly
me-
a witch.
You guys spend some time relaxing. Before paying the tab, Melba orders a pound of tuna salad and some napkins to go. She leads everyone back into the cold. It begins snowing lightly. Our next steps are across the bay, but don't worry. I know everyone is tired. I just need to drop off some gifts. Let's find a shortcut across the bay to the docks. And
I love the docks.
she leads you to the public marina. And she says, let's see if I know someone. Oh, good! And she spies a fishing boat. You guys can sing, right?
Yeah, a
No.
little bit.
It's under your arts and crafts if you have it.
No.
I don't.
You have,
I don't sing.
you have a 5 if you don't. No, you do.
Mm-mm.
I'm better with the visual arts, Melba, much like you.
Cousin Melba begins clapping the beat of a sea shanty. A rough-looking man comes out of the fishing boat, seeming annoyed at first, then begins to smile. "Knew I shouldn't have poked my head out. Of course, it's the White Maiden needing a favor. Who's your companions?" She introduces you all. He's like, "Oh, I can't say no to you. Well, if I may ask, maybe you want to sing a sea shanty on the way over." You can all make a roll. You have 5%.
Can I have a bonus die? Because
I got a 7. Can I spend luck?
Uh-huh.
I'm going.
because of my involvement
They're
in
all
Innsmouth.
That's a good idea.
I failed no matter what. My family doesn't sing too
I have
much.
another bag of this. There is more in it.
Wet.
So you fail. So only Adam succeeded.
Yeah.
So everyone's off key, off tune, except for Gertie, who's perfect. She's nailing everything. He's like, "Oh, you're pretty good." He's like, he starts to cry at how great you are. He comes down, he goes back below deck and retrieves a beautiful instrument wrapped in a velvet cloth. It's a duet concertina, a small squeezebox instrument similar to an accordion. "This is a gift for you.
Thank you.
For your obvious musical talent. This is for making an old fool cry and remembering happy days with friends long gone. God bless you and keep you, young lass, and have a Merry Christmas."
You'll be lost at sea.
What?
Huh? And she walks away.
Captain Elton then drops you off the docks. As he's dropping you off, Melba's whispering to him, "You can make a listen roll to hear what they say."
Oh, I failed that time.
I got a 5!
That's exactly what I rolled.
Everyone that succeeded, you hear Melba say, "I know you've said no, but know my door is always open. Please come back to us." And you can hear Elton say, "No, lass, for me it's all smoke and mirrors now. When I close my eyes, I can't find the way, because I know every time I drift off, I may not return. You keep at it, living and loving, but I am old and my wandering days are over." And you see Melba wipe a tear away from her eyes. "I understand. Have a Merry Christmas, my captain." All right, gang. We have 3 stops to make in Harborside, the Hollow and West Side. After that, we'll go back home. As you guys are walking by, you can see there's a loud honking of a horn, and a Model T pulls over. A young man with two younger people, a teenage boy and girl, slowly get out. You can see it's the police officer from earlier who was kind of flirting with her at the Sledging Hill. And they basically talk and flirt, and he's like, "Oh, I can drive you home if you want and make your stops with you, but only if you agree to go out with me, blah, blah, blah." And she's like, no, let's settle this like we did in school. Snowball fight, my crew against yours. And eventually, the other side agrees. Do you want to snowball fight this copper and his two teenage
Yes. I
children?
want to pack some rocks in my snowball.
So, the snowball fighting, obviously using throw and dodge. When it
Can
comes to
I
dodge,
run up and punch someone instead?
if you,
You
want
wanna punch
to
a cop?
just ruin the
Can
fight, yeah.
Can I put rocks in my snowballs?
I mean, you can, I guess.
My throw is really high.
Yeah.
Oh no!
But essentially, hit points.
Why are you trying to kill a cop?
No, the kid next to him.
Oh,
It's a fucking pig.
Anyway, your hit points is your health. Once it gets down to 0, you're done. But your hit points are still fine, unless you really want to hurt these other kids. A regular success does 1 point of damage. A hard success causes 2. And
With the snowball?
this is again. This isn't actually hurting your hit points. We're
It's
just
a mini game.
Oh,
Yes.
I got it. I got it.
a regular success does 1 point of damage. A hard does 2. An extreme does 4. Anyone with a damage bonus gets +1 to battle damage per hit to their hurled snowballs. So, what's everyone's dex?
70.
mine is 65.
70.
Okay, Morgan, go.
Here's my throw. Can I spend 4 luck?
No.
Fuck. Then I fail.
Okay, you fail. Adam.
Ooh, that's a 10 for my throw.
What kind of success is that?
So that is a I think it's just normal. Hold on, let me throw it real
Base is
quick.
20.
Oh yeah, so I got a hard.
Yep. You do 2 points of damage to Manuel Gomez. Hit him in the face. That's the cop. Toby.
What's that? Oh, fuck. I failed.
You fail? Okay.
I failed.
Tim.
You know, my throw.
I also fail.
Okay, Morgan.
Fail.
Adam.
Fail.
Yeah, Toby.
Ooh. Extreme.
Toby? Good. Alright, you hit one of the teenage girl.
Knock her teeth out.
Yeah,
96.
Okay. I need the 3 of you to make dodge rolls.
I fail.
I also fail.
I pass.
Adam, you're going to take 3 points of damage. And Tim, you're going to take 2 points. Okay, Morgan, throw.
Can I spend 3 in luck?
Why would you spend luck in this?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, I fail.
God damn. Alright.
My
Adam.
throw is 20.
Yeah, my throw is also a 20.
We got that base throw.
Oh, that's probably not. No, I fail.
Yeah, Toby.
4 away.
Fuck, I failed.
Also fail.
Yeah, none of you succeed.
99.
The 3 of you make dodge rolls.
I fail.
Got a 9. Pass.
All of you take. You passed?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, I rolled a
You're
9.
good. Yeah, 9. So Adam and Morgan, you take 3 points of damage. I'll do 2 more times. Morgan.
Alice is getting frustrated now. She begins running after one of the teenagers.
Adam.
Failed.
Fail.
Toby.
That's a pass. Normal pass.
Yeah, good. Do 1 point of damage. Hit the cop again.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I fail, but I start running at one of them with a snowball in my fist.
Okay. Alright, last round. Morgan. We'll just do whoever's done the most points of damage.
Fail.
Oh, I succeed.
What kind of success?
That is a normal.
Okay. You hit the cop again.
Normal. Pass.
Hit the cop again. You're closer now. You get a bonus die.
Oh, I was going to get close enough to smack one of the kids with the
Do a
snowball.
fighting brawl roll with it. These kids are older than you.
I know, but I'm tall for my age.
Yes. Good.
It's a hard success.
Yeah, we'll just say that that's extreme because you're so close in terms of points. And you smack the cop and he falls down to the ground. It's like, all right, we're done. You guys won.
He starts to go first.
I get more snow. I'm like, no, we're not.
And Melba's like, all right, good job, guys. You won. He has to take us everywhere we want to go now.
Does that work with all cops?
You're George, right?
Yeah.
Make an appearance roll.
How hot are you? Nice.
Yeah, the teenage girl is not interested in you.
What about me?
Can I make an
Can I
appearance?
push it?
You're two.
Look about 45.
What about me?
Can I push it, Jackson?
No.
Please.
No.
Very pretty.
Please.
No. All right.
Do I find the girl pretty?
I'm permanently disfigured if I
If you
fail.
want it.
Okay, no.
I got a hard success, just in case.
All right. That doesn't matter. Anyway.
Very
I technically passed.
Anyway, Cousin Melba, you all get into the police car, and Cousin Melba gives directions to 3 homes. You arrive at a location. All right. I need a pair of volunteers for a special mission. Just 2 of you.
I'll do it.
Well. Alright, I'll go too.
All right. Other people can volunteer at the other places, but this is just the first one. So, you 2?
Yeah, George, come on, let's do this.
I'm Alice.
Oh, Alice, sorry.
Thanks.
I'm George.
I meant Alice.
All right, take this tub of tuna salad and a handkerchief. Sneak into the backyard, put about a third of the container into the handkerchief, and leave it near the rear door. Try not to be seen. And
Why?
It'll be fine. Trust me. You guys get out of the car.
Okay.
Do you want to be stealthy?
Yes.
Make stealth rolls.
I'm actually. I got some. So, wait, this is chloroform? What are we doing here?
No.
I got a hard.
It's tuna salad and a handkerchief.
Oh, it was the tuna salad. I failed.
I got a hard.
And none of you didn't fumble though.
I did not fall.
Okay, so you're fine. You go into the back. On this street, you take this out, put it on the tuna salad on the handkerchief and stuff.
I'm gonna whisper to Simon.
Simon, keep a watch out. If you notice anyone, come let us know.
As soon as the tub of tuna salad is open, out comes a little black tuxedo cat.
Hey, look, a
And he comes over to the where you're putting down the tuna, and he looks up expectantly at it.
Hey, go away.
cat. This isn't for you. This is for whoever's in this house.
We're running an errand. Get out of here.
It's probably for a cat.
Yeah, we're
is
children.
Wait!
But we're
Just saying,
children.
I'm not there, but
It's just a cat to us, though. We're just kids. Meow. Look, kid. I'd eat this tuna. Look, cat. I'd eat this tuna before you do. All right.
He's rubbing
It
up
smells
against
good.
your legs. He's very cute.
Don't tell Melba, but here's what we bite.
And I toss him some.
Do you put the what she asked
Yeah.
on the thing? You put it down, and he immediately starts eating.
Okay, well, we did it.
All right.
But this was for whoever's inside, I thought.
We don't know that.
Well, we're not feeding cats.
Come on,
this-
Alex.
You don't know whose house you're in the backyard of.
I put the lid on and I start scurrying away.
Yeah, you like your Christmas Story with the
Yeah.
little brother.
Yeah.
Wealthy. You get in the car. Good job, guys.
No, but
What's
some
that?
cat ate it all.
Oh no! Really?
I thought about kicking it, but
No.
Donald said not.
No, he's a friend. All right, next place.
He's really cool.
You go to this next house. All right, I need 2 more volunteers.
I'll go.
You'll go.
I'll
You want to go? All right. Same thing as before. Take a third of the tuna, put on a handkerchief, put it on the back porch. Okay.
Got it.
Do you want to be stealthy?
Yeah.
Make stealth rolls.
I just walked straight up.
As long. All right.
I don't
Come
have
on.
to.
That's
I'll
fine.
try- I'll try.
You don't have to roll if you're just being straight.
I'll just.
I fail.
It's just if you fumble.
I didn't fumble.
I actually succeed.
All right. So you get to this home. You sit it down out there. She's sitting on a chair. This cat is. When you arrive, she makes a low growling sound and glares at you as you dole out the tuna salad. She does not get up to eat until you are leaving. This is an orange and white cat.
That it?
All right. Last house. Who's gonna volunteer?
I'll do it.
You'll do
Why
it.
are we feeding cats?
I'll do it again. Yeah.
It's Christmas. It's our gift. You'll do it again. All right.
Yeah.
See, you make a stealth roll.
Ooh, I rolled a 5.
I succeed as well.
Okay, you both gonna go out. You can see that this one make a spot hidden roll.
I had 98.
Both of you fail. You don't see the cat at all.
See nothing.
You don't see the cat, but you put it out anyway.
Sure, there's a cat here.
Yeah. Once the food is put down, out comes this shy black Tom with no tail. To happily eat it. You get back in the car. Melba's like, "We should have been home a long time ago. I'm gonna be in trouble. So I think we should go home."
Alright, Melba. Do you want us to cover for you?
No, we can say that we broke out and
Yeah.
you came to find us.
How would we do that?
Because she's our lovely older cousin.
She's our cool old cousin.
She's got some shit going.
No, it's okay. It's all right.
We don't have to tell them about the whole white maid and stuff, you know?
Oh,
Scions.
all right.
That old sea captain called you the white maiden.
Yes, it's fine. Let's be cool.
Hey, be cool. Don't be fucking lame. All right.
Okay. All right, and he drops you off several houses before the actual house. As you guys are walking about a mile from Tuttle Hall. All right. Let's get home real quick. As you go home, you can also kind of carol if you want any food on the way. You don't have to.
Melba,
I just pull my food out from my pocket
Mhm.
that I packed earlier and just start eating my sandwich.
I'm doing the same thing.
Melba, are we gonna get gifts from Santa this year since we broke out?
Oh, well, I'm sure you'll get your savings bond as you usually do.
Oh, well,
Straight
from
from
great
Santa.
aunt, great aunt Norma.
Yeah. All right, we're back at the house. Let's go around to the back. And as you start to go around the back, one of the door opens. He's like, "Don't bother. A package arrived for you all a little while ago. Some ornaments and a nutcracker. They called up to you to receive it, and they saw you weren't there. The jig's up. Best go turn on the charm, because old dame is fit to be tied. Hope it was worth it." Come on,
Ah,
guys,
shoot.
let's go outside.
Remember, Melba, we made you do it.
Yeah, I'm an adult now. I'll take the blame. Hurry, run upstairs, change into your dress clothes, and get back down here as fast as you can. I'll buy you some time.
Thanks, Melba.
I run upstairs,
Mhm.
grateful for her to take the blame.
Yeah. And you hear Great Aunt Norma yelling at her and calling her delinquent, a total disappointment, and a flapper, and ungrateful, yada 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 yada. You get dressed and you're back downstairs. You get lectured, but not as harshly. She's like, Great Aunt Norma's like, sledding in the street, visiting Portuguese, throwing snowballs with unsavory immigrants, like you were common street urchins.
But, great aunt Norma,
It's not your fault you were led astray by a horrible black sheep of the family. But you should have had the common sense not to follow her.
I was gonna pop out anyway. I mean, we were following her lead.
Yes. Since you all missed a proper holiday dinner and wish to behave like commoners, you will find whatever cold leftovers you can and eat in the kitchen. Now go, your ringleader's waiting for you in there. Do you all go, or do you want to talk back?
Great aunt Norma, At least we didn't make any noise here at the house.
Go!
Oh,
I'm sorry, Aunt Norma.
That's
Can
not
I-
enough, Howard. Or Donald.
Donald.
Can I make a power check to like regain some sort of memory from the past to say something to Norma that would unnerve her?
Sure. What's it say?
It's power. It gives you the choice: power, knowledge, idea, or Cthulhu mythos.
Make a Cthulhu mythos. No, not that.
Or
Power. Power's fine. Hard power roll.
I got a 7. That's an extreme.
You are able to come back and you think back and you call her something that her husband called her when they were first dating. I don't know what. This will be like 1820 slang, 1840 slang.
Muffin chop. I don't know if I can.
You old
Muffin
thief! Well, how did you know that?
You Pollock's pants.
That probably was.
Shall we 69 skidoo? Yeah, it unnerves her. She's like, what?
Called you honey drop.
Go to the kitchen now.
And I, without saying anything, go to the kitchen.
Is that what we call? Sorry, honey drop.
And then I go to the kitchen.
You're back. You're all in the kitchen.
don't worry, guys. Mom doesn't really cook too much, so I had to pick up things from my auntie. I'll get the scraps together and make something nice.
Melba's already in there. She has a large tray of meats, cheeses, crackers, nuts, vegetables, everything.
I think it
you
looks
need.
fine.
I made a tray in case anyone was
What are you
hungry.
gonna do with it?
I don't know, I have a high cooking skill.
Well, how about we make some cookies?
Oh, yeah.
You want to make sugar cookies, snickerdoodles, or ginger snaps?
Ginger snaps.
All right, let's make some ginger snaps. Make a cooking roll.
I failed.
You use salt instead of sugar.
Oh, God.
She takes a bite. Mmm, good.
Yeah, Mom wasn't around too much to help me learn.
These really taste like the ocean, and you love the ocean, right?
Yeah, they taste just like at home.
All of a sudden, you hear a car pull up about 9 p.m. There's a window in the kitchen that faces the front yard, and through it you can see a well-dressed couple. Melba wipes condensation from the window and lets out a squeal. It's Wally, Uncle Wally. He's supposed to be in Europe with the diplomatic corps. And oh, that woman on his arm. Come on, you mooks, let's go. Do you remember your Uncle Wally? And Wally is in his 30s. He's a captain in the military. You run to the front door with Melba, and he comes in. He's in his military outfit. He's in there with a beautiful young woman. Wally introduces her. This is my wife, Gretchen. And of course, you remember me. I'm your soldier Uncle Wally.
Hiya, Uncle Wally.
You know the soldier one.
Not the older Wally. He's your great uncle. I'm your soldier uncle, baby Wally.
Ah, yes, of course, that Wally.
Hey, Wally,
I haven't seen most of you in like 7 years.
Oh,
Our
Yeah,
baby
anything
uncle,
cool for us?
Soldier Wally.
Your soldier uncle, baby Wally.
Our soldier baby uncle, Soldier Boy.
Up in it. Oh.
Gretchen is a very beautiful woman with blonde hair. It is good to see you. She has a very thick Germanic accent.
Hi, Gretchen.
What year is it?
In early 1920s.
Gretchen, what do you do all day while he's soldiering?
I am very pleased to meet you. And then before she can answer you, Great Aunt Norma comes. What the hell? Why nonsense? You were engaged to Marion. It's like, Aunt Norma, we haven't been a couple for 3 years. He's like, of course not. But what you've gone so much, but now things will be different. And they get back and forth and fight. And Gretchen's like, I don't understand. He's like, of course you don't, honey. You barely speak English. And he's like, please, I'm sorry. And this goes back and forth, and it's clear that Great Aunt Norma does not like Gretchen. And Cousin Melba interjects and says, "Wally, Gretchen seems cold and tired. We have some cookies. Why don't you come to the kitchen with us, Gretchen?"
Delicious.
"Yes, I would like some cookies and coffee and to meet the children. And it's so good to see all of you. Wallace told me so much about you. You know, Wallace, you're a soldier uncle baby Wally."
You know,
yes.
that's all I remember about him when I was 7 is he always said we had to call him our soldier baby Uncle Wally. And it's just such a mouthful. And when I was younger, I would just try to make it into one word. So it'd be like, soldier by Uncle Wally. And it just never works, you know?
Yeah. Oh, yes, I understand.
Yeah.
Here, Gretchen, I made these.
Ooh, she takes them. Oh, they taste just like the Schnuckenschlufs from Germany. You go into the kitchen with her. I am from Austria, actually. Where are you all from?
I'm from here.
Wow.
Technically, Red Hook, Brooklyn, but
Ooh.
they said I was born in New York.
Ooh.
Massachusetts.
Ooh.
Dunwich.
I'm from Graz. It's the capital of Styria.
He's
I met Wally there. Yes. Yes.
How did you guys fall in love?
Oh, it was at the state dinner, right? Yes.
What is a state dinner?
Oh, it's part of something adults go to.
Do you think I'll find love one day?
No.
Oh. I think so. I think so. We've only been married.
Sure.
We've only been married 4 months, but we've been together for a year or so.
I'm really happy for you, Gretchen. You seem very nice.
Oh, thank you.
My soldier baby Uncle Wally.
Soldier Uncle Baby Wally.
Soldier baby Uncle Wally.
Baby Uncle Soldier Wally.
Baby Wally.
baby.
Oh man, he seems like a real lucky guy here.
Oh, yes. Yes, we got married just outside of Paris. Just a small affair. A handful of friends and his companions from the war. Yes.
He is our Wally soldier.
Yes.
Baby.
Wally, baby. Wally soldier, baby uncle.
Wally.
Tinker Tailor soldier.
Tinker Tailor baby Wally.
Are you having a good Christmas?
I kinda hurt my arm sledding.
Oh no!
And falling out.
And falling out the window.
Have you got your gifts yet?
No.
Oh, we always get the same thing every year.
Oh, I always exchange gifts with my father on Christmas Eve.
Did you
So-
bring gifts for us?
That is what I was about to say. I have some gifts for you.
Oh.
And she asks Melba if she can get something out of her satchel. And she does so, and she returns with a satchel filled with all these homemade gifts. Each one is of the highest quality, made with expert skill and artistry. I knit when I'm nervous, and as a German for the last, 10 years, it's been very anxiety-inducing in Germany.
Things don't get better.
What?
You heard it.
Oh, yes. I tried to make something based on what Wally, your soldier uncle baby Wally, told me about you. Is there a George?
Yes.
I have here a thick, colorful hat with the design of the 3 kings riding camels knitted on it.
Wow. Thank you.
All right. And is there a Donald here?
Oh, I'm Donald.
Hi, Donald. I have a overly long scarf with the 3 ghosts of Christmas from A Christmas Carol knitted into it. So there's like a fat ghost, and then there's whatever the middle. I think the middle ghost is just a normal person. Is it a woman?
It's
Or a normal person. I thought it was a normal
I think it's a
person.
normal person. Isn't it somebody from Scrooge's life or something? Or
Yeah.
is that how they appear to him?
You
Because like that's Marley is the first one.
Because Past is like the big.
That's the big guy.
The big
I
guy.
think it's a woman or something. I don't know.
Because the last one is like death.
Yeah.
Or like,
So you see like a big guy, a woman, and then a death guy. All the different people.
Ghosts, huh?
Yes. And is there a Alice Sanders?
yeah, that's me.
I have here a double thick, dark colored muff. with a pocket inside.
Big old bug.
It's got a pocket.
Yeah.
It has 3 ships sailing at night knitted onto it.
Oh, thank you. I didn't know you existed, so I didn't get you anything.
It is alright. It is alright.
Thanks for your mug.
If my father was here, then yes, he would give me gift. But he is in Germany.
Don't worry, my father went away too.
Yes, and the Gertie Pope. Are you Miss Gertie Pope?
Yes.
I have here a double thick, light-colored muff with a pocket inside, and it has the Snow Queen on it with white hair and 2 white children knitted into it.
Thank you.
There's looking over your gifts, you find an odd symbol knitted into each. On the boys, it is a multi-branching figure. The girl's gift has a 5-pointed star with an eye and candle flame inside.
What is this on?
Your gift.
Yes, what is it?
Pointed
Gertrude,
Yeah, 5-pointed star with an eye. But is it knitted in?
Yes.
Gertrude, what does this mean?
Okay.
Oh, these are old protective charm to ward off evil passed down through my family.
Gertie puts hers like kind of like around her neck, just to sit there.
And Donald also puts his on.
I know. Do you all put yours on?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then I stick my switchblade into the pocket of the muff.
Yeah.
The muff pocket.
Um,
Puts his blade in.
I know you prefer toy sweets or a book, but I wanted to give you something made with own German hands, German engineering. And then she gives Melba a silver cigarette case engraved with the initials MS. You are like my new family, and now you are like my only family. At this point, you hear yelling from the family room. And she Melba's like, I'll go check it out. You guys, keep Gretchen talking. I'm gonna tell him to keep down. Maybe try to talk some sense into him. I can't leave Uncle Soldier Baby Wally out there alone. And you can hear different arguments. You can make a listen roll.
You know, Gretchen, they say family is only the blood that binds, so you're really not family.
I fail.
Did anyone succeed?
I succeed. Normal.
Toby, did you succeed?
Oh,
No.
Hard success.
So-
I lied.
Tim heard. Tim, you hear different things like, how could you let yourself get involved with a foreigner? She's obviously only interested in citizenship or money. You hear him arguing back that she loves him. You hear someone saying, you're not getting $1 out of me, not 1 red cent until you annul this marriage and come to your senses. You'll be cut out of the will. You went over there to fight the Hun, not marry one. Do you know how this makes us look? This new generation doesn't know how to stick with its own kind anymore. I blame this jazz nonsense.
You should.
Yes. You hear him arguing back. It's Christmas. This poor woman came all the way here to meet you all, and this is how you treat her. She made gifts for the children with her own hands. It's not right. And look at the welcome you give her. It's not American. It's not Christian. And Gretchen, she keeps talking with you, and she looked kind of pained as she can hear a lot of it.
Gretchen, did you bring any of your knitting stuff with you?
Oh yes, I did. I could show you some.
Maybe you could show me how to knit.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we could go upstairs into a room where you can't hear them arguing and you can show me how to knit.
Oh, I'm actually making one right now. I can show you my latest project.
Oh, I would love that.
She's
You
like,
know, I'm an artist too. I'd like to try to draw.
I'm something of an artist myself. I really do love your Uncle Baby Soldier Wally.
Everybody loves Uncle Baby Soldier
He
Wally.
gave me a knife.
I don't blame your family. My father was very upset about the marriage as well. He didn't want me to marry a Yankee. I've never seen someone so angry. He disinherited me. Anyway, she pulls out her latest thing. It's a baby blanket. And she's knitting a very unusual scene into it. A massive horned demonic figure is stuffing a little girl into a sack, slung over its back, as a boy who's already in the sack is screaming and reaching out for help. When she sees you look at the work, she holds it up for all you see. You don't have the Krampus in America, do you?
No.
What is the Krampus?
Oh, thank God, they're very scary. Gather around for a spooky story.
I'm sure it won't spook me.
She takes out a little postcard and there's the Krampus on it. On Christmas Eve, when I was little, my father would tuck my brother and me in. He'd sit with us until we were asleep, telling us stories about the sweet baby Jesus, Santa Claus, and the Krampus. We'd get scared when he told us about them, but it was a fun kind of scared, yeah? The Krampus are monsters that travel with Santa Claus on Christmas Eve. They are tall and furry with hideous faces, long curved horns, and goat hooves for feet. They always carry a large sack and sometimes a whip. When Santa comes to a house with naughty children, he doesn't leave them any gifts. If the children living there have been very bad that year, the Krampus takes them. The monsters shove the naughty children into a sack and haul them away, where they are never seen again. It is said that the Krampus have a mighty Christmas Day feast, with the main course being the children they've collected the night before. In some places they even have parades where people dress up as them and march about. I went once when I was about your age and I was scared. But it's a fun kind of scared. You children have nothing to worry about. I can tell you are all good children and won't ever end up in a Krampus sack. I also have some candy from Europe.
I feel like you're bribing us.
Would you like a little a Swedish fish?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
So,
Eat it.
Gretchen, with these,
Don't just stare at it, eat it.
You don't like Swedish fish?
You can have some more Starburst. Take some more Starburst.
Oh,
I've eaten so much candy.
That's all Skittles.
I'm fine. I don't want it.
You don't think these Krampus guys come to America anytime?
No, I guess not if you have not heard of them.
I asked
Do
Simon.
you ever know somebody who got taken?
Simon doesn't know these guys. Oh no. No, this is just a fun little story.
Oh, so they're not real?
They're not real.
Melba, what do you think?
But Santa's real.
Melba comes back. I said, what? I'm sorry?
What do you think of Krampus?
Ooh, are you scared of Krampus?
I don't think he's real.
Ooh, well, I don't know. I guess we'll see. She smiles at all of you and says, I'm sorry for ruining Christmas all. I'm really sorry.
You didn't ruin Christmas. I think it's more of our great aunt.
Yeah, Uncle Baby Soldier Wally comes back. I'm like, no, I'm really sorry. I ruined it. It's my fault.
It seems like there's a generational gap between our family.
Yeah. He then whispers something to Melba in German. Do any of you know German?
Is there any overlap between that and Hyperborean?
I know German.
I do not
It's
know
the same.
German.
I know German.
Can I roll to see if I have a German ancestor?
No. Otherwise, you just. Can I roll to see if I had a jumping ancestor?
Yes. Well, no, that's not the same thing.
That's ridiculous.
I know German.
Go ahead and roll German.
How do you know German?
I failed.
Don't know that well.
So, some time passes and it's time for midnight mass.
Great.
You all head to the festival in Kingsport. Great Aunt Norma is a major donor to the church. You get there, the mass is long and dull. You're barely able to stay awake after the long and active day. Make a regular constitution check.
I fail.
Oh,
I pass.
normal. Hard pass. Normal.
I got a hard.
Alright, everyone that failed, you nod off. And you're woken up by your parents elbowing you next to you.
Oh, so sorry.
We can see Simon nodding off on your shoulder.
I wish I could sleep on your shoulder, Simon.
You will one day.
Together forever, right?
Mm-hmm. Looking at Cousin Melba, she makes eye contact with him and tries to make you laugh. Make a power roll.
I fail.
I pass.
I also fail. 97.
Pass.
Everyone that fails, you giggle a little as she makes funny faces at you. And your parents elbow you in the side. Hey, knock it off.
Hey, don't touch me anymore. You heard what the cops said.
Okay.
Stop calling CPS on us.
Mass ends. You take the adults take their time exiting. You guys are exhausted after the active day. Melba asks permission to take you guys back to the hall, put you to bed. The aunt nods. And she's like, "You better be responsible for once." Out in the corner nearest the church, you see the famous tramp Lady Songbird, who you encountered earlier. Her hat is on the ground. People are tossing money into it. As you guys pass, Lady Songbird calls out to you. Says, children, please a moment. It is a matter of life and death. I have a favor to ask."
Okay.
What's that?
What is it?
You stop.
Yeah.
Melba, hold up a sec.
And she sees Melba. "High Lady of Mitsivador, I beg a moment." This stops Melba in her tracks. She walks over and says, "You have my attention. I hope I have your discretion." And Lady Somber says, "My discretion, my admiration, and my respect, honored lady. I would not have spoken so it had not been so serious. I have a favor to ask, no beg of you, and yours." She opens her coat to show you all. In a deep pocket, you see a sleeping kitten. Just a few months old, half frozen with cold, the kitten shivers and yawns. It is a tortoiseshell.
What would you like us to do?
Please, will you take him?
No, but can we?
And I just like reach
Yeah, you take the little tiny little
and
tortoiseshell
I like
kitten.
wrap it up in my scarf.
Mhm.
Keep it like tight close to me.
Do you know what to do?
Poor thing is freezing, and it's like shivering. and
I'm
stuff.
like keeping it against my body.
Mhm. What a little charming cat.
What a cool little guy.
I think I'll name it
Melba?
Tiger Paws McGee.
Really?
What a name. It's a great
Well,
name.
if we're taking the cat, maybe we should name it.
Oh, well, do you have a better name than Tiger Paws McGee?
There can't be one.
Bob?
Yeah, you're probably right.
Can you think of a better name than Tiger Paws McGee?
It just rolls off the tongue.
Like the bounty hunter or something.
You don't name him some fucking stupid like Virgil. That'd be
I kind of like the name Virgil. This is probably a girl cat.
Yeah, what are the
What
chances
are
of a
the
boy being
odds?
born?
What are
Like
the
one
odds
in a
that,
billion?
She's like, no, it's a male cat.
You checked? That's weird, lady.
Why is that weird?
You're the weird one.
So,
You're out of step with society.
maybe. Don't look at me funny.
People look at animal genitals all the time.
Do you take it back home?
Yep.
Or do you kill it immediately?
my jaw unhinges.
Take it back home. It gets warmed up. Tiger Paws McGee is like snuggling into you. And Melba's like, all right, straight to sleep then, everyone. Once you're fast asleep, I'll come find you and we'll have a Christmas unlike anything you've ever had before. It'll be my greatest gift to you.
Wait a minute, how are we going to have a Christmas if we're asleep?
I'll come wake you up.
Oh.
Okay.
Great.
Do you all try to go to sleep or do you try to stay up?
I go to sleep. I'm very
I go
tired.
to sleep.
I
Toby?
took a tumble out the window. I'm probably tired.
Toby?
Toby, you
What are you looking at?
My unique ability, I can do it once per day, so I just wanted to know what it was.
Oh yeah, we
That's
haven't made
stupid.
any sanity checks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have used it for the snowball fight, but I didn't. Okay, yeah, I guess I get sleep.
You all go to sleep, and you're immediately woken up by Cousin Melba, who hands you some dry clothing, and including your newly knitted items. She asks you how you're all feeling.
Tired.
And you notice your brief nap has left you fully refreshed, as if you slept more than a full night.
You know,
Strange.
I feel pretty good.
Is there like a clock? What?
You don't see the clock.
Was there a
Are
clock
we in the
your-
same place that we were when we went to sleep?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Wow, that's weird.
Hurry.
My head doesn't hurt anymore.
Come on, get dressed. We gotta go quickly.
Am I at full health?
And start putting on clothes. Do I bring that lady's muff she made?
Yes, she gives all of you that.
Yeah, I put mine like on the back of my neck.
Check the muff pocket. Is my switchblade still in there?
They wouldn't know. Nobody would know.
Make a luck roll.
Yeah. Hard pass.
You find a little tiny dagger.
Oh, that's weird. Melba, did you switch out?
It's almost like it's a razor, straight razor.
Melba, did you get in my stuff?
No, come on, we gotta go in quickly.
So it's not.
Less squawking, more walking, moochers.
Yeah, just put my hands in and walk down.
You just need to trust me. You guys go through the house. Everything is silent and empty. You go out into the streets. The entire world is asleep. The streets are empty. You soon realize she's leading you to the bay.
Ooh, fun.
Those making a power roll.
I got a hard success.
I also got a hard.
Extreme.
Succeeding, you realize something is a bit off. Sometimes things seem to shift, suddenly becoming more colorful, then fade back into normalcy. At times, the wind carries a crisp burst of cold that smells sweet and carries blown snowflakes which tingle magically like wind chimes before the sensation fades. Make a Cthulhu Mythos roll.
Fail.
Can I use my previous roll?
Nope. Okay.
Can
Once
I make an occult roll?
Nope.
Okay.
Once Cousin Melba gets to the bay, she sits on a long, white, ornately carved wooden swan-shaped bench besides a post with unlit lantern. Melba lights the lantern and takes a seat, and then invites you to sit next to her.
Melba, it looks a little strange here.
It is. There, she's coming. Our journey's about to begin. And you notice coming out in the dark bay is a tall sailing ship with 3 masts and billowing sails. The ship appears completely white, and of a style not commonly seen in over a century. That's the white ship.
Where does it go?
Oh, you'll see this is our ride.
Is my cat still wrapped up in my coat?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
He pokes his little head out and is like looking around.
I take like one hand out of my muff and like just kind of pet him a little bit.
He purrs a little bit. And then he like meows, but because he's still like a little tiny kitten, it's just like a squeak.
Yeah. Melba, when are we getting back though? It's already late.
Oh, we have all the time we need. Stay close, everyone. This is our ride. And it pulls up. The ship stops a couple yards from the shore, and a tall, robed man with a beard appears on deck. Permission to come aboard, noble captain. He replies, your name and company for the logs, milady. And Melba calls back, I am the White Maiden of Seranian, with a company of my kinfolk. He calls back, well met, noble lady. You and yours are welcome. With that, a bridge made out of light and colors, a rainbow, extends from the ship to the shore. Go ahead, climb on board.
What is this, Cousin
I
Melba?
walk on board like it's fucking normal.
This is a ship. We're going on an adventure.
Can I bring my friend?
And you look, and Simon is right next to you. She's like, sure.
I like,
Okay.
and I just walk over with Simon.
You too?
Yeah.
Toby,
We still
why are
can't
you so
see
cautious?
Simon, right?
Huh?
Why?
We still can't see Simon.
Why do you think? Why?
You're a child and this is a one-shot. Get on the fucking ship.
Well, play it safe. I'm not going to eat anything.
There's no reason for you not to trust it.
I wake myself up because clearly we're drinking.
I would like to go back to the dinner.
I'd like to sit out.
I
for the
just
rest
want
of
some
it.
boiled goose.
Boy, over the goo.
Yeah.
Do you want to get on or not?
Yeah, get on. Do I want to get on? Is a different question.
Do you get on?
Yeah.
You all get onto the white ship. The rainbow bridge vanishes. This is the captain. He bows to you all and asks for your names to the logbook.
Captain, my name is Donald Sutton. Where are we going?
Well, that's up to your lady. What course? And she replies, we're going to Salaphis, if you please. I have a ship waiting to meet us in the harbor. We'll transfer over to that and complete our journey to Serenian. Like, very well.
How long will that take, Captain?
Oh, a week or so.
Captain, do you have a map I could look at?
No. It's all up here.
Melba, how is it going to take a week? We have to be back before Great Aunt.
No. We're fine.
Do we have food for my cat?
Oh, your little kitty. Tiger Paws McGee.
Tiger Paws McGee.
Or did you want to call him something else?
Tiger Paws McGee.
I thought you did want to call him.
That's not her cat.
Whose coat is it in?
So, we're off, and we go. And the ship departs.
Is this magic, Cousin Melba?
Yes.
Magic's not real.
It is.
Yes, it is.
Could that explain why I can see my friend Simon?
It very well could. By the way, when we're here, if you could refer to me as the White Maiden. I sometimes forget who my waking world self is while I'm here, and I don't want you to think I'm ignoring you.
Will you remember who we are?
Of course.
What is my title here?
What would you like your title to be?
Oh. I'll have to think about that.
Okay.
Can I remember something from a past
My
life
first
to
thought was
see
like, I'll be the Great White Man, and I was like, no,
Great White Man?
no.
To remember if I've had like an important title in a past life or something.
Sure.
I just call myself Nihilist.
Just power tip. Power check. Yeah, that's an extreme actually. It's a 10 out of 75.
You were a Duchess of
Hanover.
Salisbury.
The Duchess.
I'll be the Duchess.
Alright. So, we'll be here for about 5 days or so. We have bunk beds and hammocks below, and you can eat some salted meats and beans and peas. Whatever we manage to catch in the nets. There's like 20 crew members. This is a different world, obviously.
How did you find this world?
Well, it came to me in a dream. See, we're in the Dreamlands. I only want to go over this once. Right now, you are asleep. All of you. Even me and this kitten. This wonderful kitten. Boy, we love this kitten.
Boy, do we love this kitten.
Throw it up.
Folks, do we love
You
this
should,
kitten.
you should kill the cat.
So I'm keeping it on my chest.
All of this is a dream. That doesn't mean this world is any less real than our own. The ship, the ocean it sails on, and this whole world is completely real. Kingsport is one of the best places for people like us to cross over. I found my way here when I was about your age, and I've been coming here ever since. I figured you were all old enough.
What do you do in the Dreamlands?
The Dreamlands are full of people. There's tons of things to do. There's lots of different kinds, and most of them were born here. These natives know little of anything about our world. You'll also meet people like us sometimes whose physical bodies are back home asleep, just like ours are now. We're called dreamers. You met a few of them today in Kingsport, and with luck you'll meet them again in the next few days. Now, you can get hurt here. You can even die. Don't think you can do whatever you want without consequence, alright? If you die in the Dreamlands, you wake up screaming as if you've just had the worst nightmare of your life. After that, you'll never be able to return. So time works very differently. So no one's going to miss us. We won't miss Christmas. Think of it as a little vacation from one life to another life. But here I'm known as the White Maiden, a rich noblewoman of a country called Seranian. And we're heading there. The country, my country, floats on the clouds.
How did you become the White Maiden?
I've made great friends here, built a name for myself. I have a home, I have a castle, I call it Mitzvador. I'm about to hold my annual solstice ball, and this year you're my special guests. Now, one last thing. While you're in the Dreamlands, you can change things. A simple change is the easiest, like changing a peach to a pear. Changing a pear into a rock would be harder. Changing a rock into a dead rabbit would be very hard. Changing something non-living into something alive, or even making something living out of nothing is the hardest thing of all. It can be really dangerous. Even I don't attempt those sorts of things. But here, and she takes out a piece of rope and changes it into a stick. That's one change. Then she changes the stick into a spear with a metal spear point and leather grips. And this is actually one change and 2 created items: the metal point and the leather handle. Would any of you like a spear?
Yes.
Which one of you wants a spear?
I'll make one.
You'll make one. Good. You can have that one.
Well, I want to learn how to make one too.
Yes, she gives you each a piece of rope. Now you try. She gives each of you a 5-foot piece of rope. It's a fifth of your power.
I fail.
I
I
failed.
rolled a 92.
Fail.
Well, keep trying at it. Keep trying at it.
Fail again.
You can roll 4 more times. Just stop when you succeed.
I failed every time.
Ooh, 4.
You said it has to be a fifth of your power
Uh-huh.
or extreme power. Yeah. Ooh, that was it. Got it.
Okay.
I'm not getting it, Melba. I'm sorry.
Oh, but
Yeah.
here, let me help you. And maybe your friend can help too.
Simon, would you like to help me?
I will try. Go ahead and
Simon,
roll.
it's like you're always
fade away.
dreaming. Maybe you could be almost real.
Really? Roll 5 more times for Simon.
Can I get an inkling from a past life to get advantage on one of these rolls?
Failed every
if you
time.
succeed a Cthulhu Mythos roll.
Can I spend luck?
Yeah.
I succeed.
Okay. Everyone besides, what's your name? Donald can get it. But you turn a rope into a stick, and a stick into a spear. You can turn it into a spear, a torch, or a club, a bow.
I'd like to turn mine into a bow.
Yeah, spear's good.
Do a bow as well.
Yeah.
I assume we can get some arrows somewhere.
Uh-huh. You can create some more arrows with your mind. You have 5 days. Also, in an emergency, you can wake yourself up from the dream. If you succeed, you'll vanish from the Dreamlands and awaken back wherever it was you were sleeping. So yeah, 5 days come and go, pass. You practice more. All of you can make an improvement check to your dreaming skill.
Is dreaming on here?
It's just a fifth of your power.
Oh, okay.
So, and then you can make an improvement check too.
Now I roll it.
No, just do that. Just add whatever that is to it.
Okay.
But each of you at the end of your dreaming, you can say you have a bow, a little tiny children's bow.
Some like a few arrows.
You were able to get 3 arrows each. So, after 5 days, the white ship reaches the coast of Nargai. The ship approaches a beautiful walled city with a thriving harbor that seems like something out of Arabian Nights. The White Maiden exclaims, "That's Salaphis. It's beautiful, but we aren't going ashore this trip. Maybe next time we can spend some time here. But we have a party to get to right now. Did you know that a single dreamer, someone like us, built that entire city? Yep, once there was nothing until King Karanis began creating it, building it dream by dream, house by house, and street by street. It took him many years, but you can see the fruits of his labor. He's quite a nice fellow. That one. I'll try to get an audience so you can meet him next time we're here. Ah, and there's my ship.
You mean he dreamed it like we dreamed our bow and arrow?
Yes, you can do that too someday.
Whoa.
and you approach the harbor. You approach a fantastic, beautiful vessel, something like a Viking longship, painted a glimmering white, designed to resemble a majestic swan. It flies a flag showing 5 moonstones in a circle. This is the Signet Alair, my ship, and it'll take us the rest of the way to Seranian. The White Maiden wishes the captain farewell, sends her thanks. On board the Signet, there's a dozen uniformed men wearing tunics and blazoned, with a ring of moonstones and a pair of cats. They're there. They all greet the White Maiden. The cats nod. Introduces you all as my cousins from a distant land. This is the Duchess, and this is Baron Donald. This is Baron George. And this is Baroness Alice. And they all bow to you.
I'm the Duchess.
Mm-hmm.
You can call me the swimmer.
The swimmer.
Well, then I'm the artist.
Oh, the artist. And you?
The Olympian.
The Olympian, sure.
Mr. Sports.
Yeah. That sounds really cool here.
Look, the Lord, he's not Lord, but one of the cats, an older cat with a white tom with black feet, introduces himself. I am Lord Burke, and this is my assistant Smokey, a young gray cat.
Cats can talk here?
Yes.
I look down at mine and I just go, "Can you talk?"
I don't think so. I was never. Wait, I can talk? Wow, I'm talking. Holy shit.
What's your name?
I don't know. Wow.
When you
That's
think
crazy.
of something you'd like, just let me know.
Alright. And Melba laughs at the little kitten. I was wondering how long that would take for you to figure out, Tiger Paws McGee.
That's a placeholder for now. I like it.
Yeah. It's alright.
It's a street
Well, Tiger Paws, whenever you decide what
Could
you
be
would
better,
like
could
to
be
call,
worse.
you
Melba,
can let me know.
When you sleep, do you come here every night?
Yes. Most nights. Some nights I'm not able to. I can't find the way.
Do you travel the whole way, or do you just wake up wherever you left off?
Well, if you're new, you can travel here. And there's different places, I believe. She looks at the little cat, the Lord cat. Isn't there somewhere near Ulthar where you come from? It's yeah, there's somewhere, an entrance there, and you can also take the white ship.
Is there one in Innsmouth?
Oh, possibly.
Oh, okay.
We have the cat says we have people like you here.
Wait, what do you mean like me? From Innsmouth?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I know somebody. I know all the people in Innsmouth.
Well, not all the people, but you know.
Have you ever heard of someone named Edna? Have they forgiven her yet?
No Ednas. Sorry.
I am
Couple
We were
years
not to
away
speak
from
of
that.
her.
I'm Tiger. Bitch. Tiger Paws is wow, so I can do whatever I want here.
And somebody will come along to clean up after me.
Wait a minute. So,
The White Maiden,
Mhm.
if you come here every night, then you live here more than you live back home.
That is true.
Oh.
Yes, you'll see. Here, I have some clothing for you. She has a bunch of clothing, and it looks like stuff from King Arthur and Robin Hood type medieval time stuff.
Oh, this is so cool.
It's very festive with bright colors with tassels and even little tiny bells.
Oh my goodness, Melba. Oh, White Maiden. This is wow. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
I don't think this will go with my muff, though.
Oh, make a dreaming roll.
I did not pass. It was close, though.
Spin luck.
It was 7 off.
You can spend that.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Sure.
You alter the outfit, and it works perfectly with your muff.
I'd like to try.
Does mine work with my muff?
No.
No.
I'll try to alter mine.
Fuck it.
5.
Yes.
Fail.
I fail.
Yours was even like way too big, and you drain it, and it fits you perfectly.
God, I look so good, guys. Look at me.
Simon's like, yeah, I was wearing something similar when your grandfather killed me.
How long ago was that, Simon?
I was like last year.
Why were you wearing something like this?
He made me.
My grandfather was such a goofy guy, wasn't he?
Yeah, that's the word.
Yeah, goofy.
Sometimes he'd call me late at night and just breathe in the phone, do like a prankster. I didn't know what he wanted, but I would
was
sit
an
there and
awful
talk
man.
to him.
So, yeah. 4 more days pass as the ship travels upon an endless horizon. You can make another improvement check to your dreaming skill. Literally just roll the d10 to add that much.
Ooh, a 10!
So, the trip takes 4 days. Eventually, the swan ship reaches a place. During this time, Tiger Paws McGee is like, I like this place.
Do you think he'll stay?
I don't know. Gotta find my way back here. Anyway, he like snuggles up to all of you, but he's most interested in you because you like were the one that kept him warm. A horn is blown 10 times. 2 minutes later, he blows it 9 times. Then 8, then 7, then 6, then 5. The white maiden comes out. Hold on to something.
I quickly grab the couch I'm sitting on.
Yeah, eventually, the horn blows a single time. 2 minutes after the horn is blown a single time, the ornate wing designs on either side of the ship come alive, extending from the ship and beginning to flap, pushing the ship forward at great speed. Within moments, it's skimming above the waves, slowly climbing. Once it is about 100 feet above the water, its bow pitches upward and it races skyward at a 45-degree angle for about 15 minutes. It then levels off, soaring among the clouds above the sea. About a half hour later, the Signet approaches a massive cloud island upon which rests a wondrous city. This large cloud island, roughly 20 square miles in area, is home to a large walled city. The city takes up about 75% of the island's total area. Buildings here are made of pink veined marble, and the architecture is reminiscent of ancient Greece. You can see the massive walls defended by cannons and a pair of lighthouses. One reaches upwards from the top and the other protrudes downwards from the bottom of the cloud island, guiding ships into its massive harbor. Once the ship docks, the White Maiden disembarks with you guys. You are met by an honor guard of 2 armed women warriors, armed with lances and mounted on a massive 9-foot-tall flightless birds with thick legs and small gray feathers, which look like fur from a distance. This is what it looks like.
Got it.
Interesting.
You got big boots on.
What?
Is that what that is? I can't see very
Big. What?
well. Oh, I thought these were boots, not.
No,
claws.
those are the bird's feet.
Sorry.
Boots.
They're booted.
You can make a biology roll if anyone has any that doubt to do, or you can make a power roll. You, Adam.
Fucking fail.
I have 1%. No.
Okay. Between the 2 birds is a large ornate covered couch pulled by an enormous white hippopotamus, driven by a 3rd armed woman. The White Maiden asks you all to please get in. Please mount the hippopotamus.
I mount the
Can
hippopotamus.
I bring my spear?
Oh yes, of course.
Okay, cool.
White Maiden, is this where you live?
Yes. I live in a castle on the island.
And this is, you're in charge of all of this?
Well, I'm an important noblewoman. Please, driver, take the scenic route through the city, and he takes you through all those different places. A castle, a royal palace, everything is a castle.
She's doing the same thing I was doing when we were going around. She's like, and that right there is my bread shop.
Yeah, yeah, that's where I get the best bread.
Oh wow, I can't wait to try that.
Mhm. And that's
He really needs it right.
yes, and that's where you get the best catnip in all of the Dreamlands.
It's already trying to sell us drugs.
That's for the biggest cat in the whole wide world.
Finally, you stop in the courtyard. Yeah, this is before. Finally, they come to stop in the courtyard of a large palace constructed in the style of the French Renaissance. The White Maiden is welcomed home to the sound of trumpets, a red carpet, and honor guard. The castle is massive. As usual, the White Maiden is late for her own party. So she and the investigators go directly to the Grand Hall. The heralds announce the White Maiden and the swimmer, Baroness the swimmer, the sports guy, the Duchess, and Baron Donald
And this is
with his boyfriend Simon.
have you thought of something yet?
Oh, fuck. No, just say whatever comes to mind.
Tiger Paws McGee.
Yes. That will forever be my name.
TP and
Never anything else.
So, the massive room is decorated for Christmas. There's an enormous evergreen tree, holly candles. Hall is filled with 200 people, about a third of whom are dancing while others are feasting. The party is in swing. It's going. It's happening. As you go through, you see all the different people that you saw before. You see the Sir Lucas, the trolley driver. You see Clifford, the military commander. You see an older woman in a long gray dress. She sees all of you. You're the ones that made the snowman for me. And she walks over to you. It's so good to see you all.
You're okay here.
I'm okay here.
oh,
Do you just stay here from now on?
Well, no, I have to wake up sometimes, but I enjoy being here.
well, that's a hard life then.
Is there a way you could just stay here all the time?
Well, maybe when I pass over, we'll see. You can see a troubadour minstrel woman dancing and stuff, colorfully dressed. You can see a friendly-looking tuxedo cat. You can see an intimidating orange cat. And you see a tailless cat sitting first. There's like a 3-2-1 step ladder and stuff.
Hey, that's the cat I was gonna kick.
Thank you for the tuna.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome.
Did you like your tuna? And I look at the one I placed in front.
The tailless one? Yes, it was very good. Thank you, dear boy. Dear girl.
What's going
You have a cat there.
Yes.
Oh, it is good to see a little kitten. Okay. And,
Don't be weird.
one of our number has fallen, a supporter of the mother and queen. He's fallen deathly ill from a spell. It is hard to make merry when one so close to you hovers at the edge of death. But as Mother Bass teaches us, old cats depart this world to make room for new kittens. Yeah, that's right. I'm here now.
I think
I think I should get a seat on the council.
I think this kitten may like to stay.
Oh, really? Well, perhaps we can find a way for that to happen. And the White Maiden comes. Children, here, come see. These are my children.
You have kids?
I do, and that you can see there's 3 boys and 3 girls, and they're all from around 9 years old.
How long have you been here, White Maiden?
I've been here for some time. These are not my actual children. I'm their guardian. I take care of them. Their parents all fought for me in the war.
It was a war?
Well, hi, my name's Donald. I'm almost 13. In fact, I'm about to turn 13.
So they introduce themselves: Mateo, Diego, and Halfor, and 3 girls: Amelita, Yolanda, and Serena. They're very polite, very, very friendly.
Do you guys like it here?
Yeah, we've been here our entire lives.
Do you guys like Melba or the White?
The White Maiden is a wonderful mother.
I'm sorry about your family.
It's okay.
You know, my,
So the
They
White
fought in the war against the Undying One.
Who's the Undying One?
Oh, I don't want to talk about that.
Tell me about the thing that killed your parents.
That was the undying one.
No, I was.
Oh, yeah.
And greatly
I was
horribly.
making-
So the White Maiden wages war?
Well, it was defense, really.
Mm.
And the hall is filled with holiday music. Poets, storytellers all performing. People ask you to draw something for them, and they love your art.
Yeah, oh.
You can make an art.
Can I roll with advantage?
Yeah. It's great. They love your art. You can hear people like saying, "I'd like to buy this from you."
You can just have it.
Thank you so much.
Maybe put in a good word with the White Maiden. I'm her kinsman.
Really? Wow. And you all tug in for dinner at the table. You're all sitting there. Tiger Paws McGee is sitting there. He's like, apparently the person that died was a bounty hunter.
Do you want to be a bounty?
I kind of like that name, yeah.
There. Just stick with that for now.
Yeah, stick with that for now. All of a sudden,
Do you have to take the same profession as the one that died?
no. It's just, there's an opening.
Right.
Doesn't want to be a bounty.
There's no competition. Because the other one kicked the bucket.
I'm a shoe.
Anyway, all of a sudden, the flames, the fires, the lamps are suddenly extinguished. There's enough natural light from the moon and stars filling the hall that it's not plunged into total darkness. However, you can hear loud crashes all through the hall. Tables overturned. Huge platters are smacked out of servants' hands. Crystal chandeliers are cut and come crashing to the ground. Those looking towards these sounds see only masses of shadows moving about, surrounding the cause of the disturbance. All this is happening.
I'd like to,
Get my spear ready.
yeah, have an arrow.
I'd like to draw on there.
Got my spear.
You see, there's darkness everywhere.
I'm gonna.
I'd actually probably try to hide, but
Well,
if it's all dark,
Yeah,
it'd be hard to
I would
hide.
like to get under
get
a
under the
table.
table.
or
Yeah.
something.
You both of you get under the table. Toby,
Yeah.
what do you do?
I guess I'm gonna get under the table as well with my spear.
What do you
Was
do?
there like candlesticks on the table?
They're all blown out.
Yes, I'd like to grab a candlestick
Uh-huh.
and then try to dream it into a torch.
Okay.
That's on fire.
Yeah. Make a dream roll.
It's actually a great idea.
That's going to take 2 magic points.
I fucking did it. 11.
There you go.
That's a hard success.
It turns into a torch, and just as quickly as it turns on, it's extinguished. And you see a shadow come right at you, and it's just total black. You cannot see anything around you. It's total blackness, and then all of a sudden, you see it right in front of you, and you see this big, furry, hooved, clawed, horned Krampus. And he's going
hit
to.
it in the head.
So he is going to attack you. You can dodge or fight back.
Well, okay.
Okay.
I'm fighting back. I still failed.
Okay.
Yeah.
He grabs you. It was the Krampus sack.
I'm a good kid.
And he takes you into this. He grabs this. You're now grappled. And he's going to put you in the sack next turn. Morgan.
So I'm still hiding.
You can't see anything going on. You can faintly see the other people next to you. And then all of a sudden you can't see anything at all.
Simon, are you there?
And you can turn and you see the ghostly image of Simon, and he's like, I'm here, but coming out from Simon, you see this Krampus tries to grab you too. Also, make a sanity roll to Tim.
Well, that's my unfazed ability.
Let's see if I pass normally.
Oh yeah.
So you're fine.
Perfect.
You don't lose anything if you succeed.
Yep.
All right, make a sanity roll, Morgan.
I'm unfazed by the supernatural.
It's fine. It's
Spent a lot of time.
I fail.
Lose a d6.
Do I see the one
4.
coming at her?
You don't see it.
I don't see
It's
it.
just where you're at. It's just total darkness right now. You don't see it until it's right next to you.
I'd like to have like my bow and arrow just drawn.
You're
like
under
this.
the table, kind of.
So
It's. I mean, you can try.
you said a little baby bow and arrow.
Yeah, that's fine. Morgan, you
I
lost
lost
some
4.
sanity. You're fine still. So it's going to try to grapple you. Make a dodge or fight back
I'd like to dodge.
with a penalty die because you're under a table right now.
I fail.
Yeah, it grabs you and grapples the next turn. It will put you into its Krampus sack.
Who are
here.
you?
I am the Krampus.
Why are you doing this? I was good. I was told you guys didn't take good kids, and I was good.
Adam pops out. Make a sandy roll.
I failed my sanity roll.
Use a d6.
4.
Good. Okay. All right. You have your bow prepped and ready. I don't think you have an archery roll.
I don't. It's just base.
The base is like 20.
Got it. Do I get a bonus because he's right there?
No, because
Come on.
there are so many
Darkness.
reasons why there should be
Come
penalties. You're under a table. There's a monster. Yeah. It glances off of his fur. He's going to try to grapple you. That was your fight back motion. He succeeds. You are now going in the sack. No! Next turn. In one turn. Well, just wait. Oh, just wait for me to do
I was a good
this.
child, so naturally
Toby,
you won't be taking me.
the
I was
darkness
evil.
engulfs you. 2 Krampuses come out.
What? What? I was a good child.
They put you in a bag and then they put that bag in another
I
bag.
start informing on other bad children.
I want to be an informant.
Okay, guys, look. I got lots of information.
Make a dodge or fight back roll.
And persuade?
No. No. Yeah, one of them grapples you and grabs you. Okay, Tim, you are now grappled by the Krampus.
Yes.
Make a strength roll to see if he can burst out.
Oh, can I just hit him?
I mean, it won't do much.
It won't break his
It
head.
won't break you out.
Okay.
You'll hit him.
Well,
But he's grappled you. He has you grappled, so you have to do a strength roll to break out.
okay. I will attempt to. I got a 90.
Yeah, you're going in the sack.
I'm going in the sack.
He throws you into the Krampus sack. Inside, it is a extra dimensional space, and you're floating in a warm and moist dark void of null space. You're unable to move, but you're also protected from biological needs and the ravages of time.
Oh, that's good.
Oh no.
Until we get eaten.
Yes.
Do I have my muff with me?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Morgan, make a strength roll.
I pass.
What kind of success?
Normal.
It had a almost extreme, 2 points away from extreme. So yeah, it got into the sack.
I was a good kid. No!
And I'm just putting my legs out.
Let me go.
It pushes you down into the Krampus sack.
I holding the edge.
You're inside the sack now.
Ah!
You're,
Okay,
you're
inside.
floating in weightlessness.
You've been sacked.
You've been Krampus sacked.
My strength is only a 40.
Go
So
for
was
it.
mine.
Mine's a 50.
That was 6.
They have a strength of 100.
I fail.
Into the sack. And you're floating in the space. You're also floating there with the bounty hunter. Oh God. What are we gonna do? I don't know.
First
I was
roll.
Hold on.
One of us may have to eat the other.
Can I look into my ancestral memories of a Celtic person being kidnapped by a fucking
A Roman or
yeah
something.
yeah because it's
Hyperborean.
Hyperborean and a Celtic.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
That's a 2.
You're in the Krampus sack. You don't need to eat. You don't need to sleep. You don't need to drink. You don't need to use restroom. And you also won't age while you're in here. But as soon as the Krampus lets go of the sack, you'll be released.
We don't have to eat, sleep, or drink here.
Oh. So we don't have... I don't have to eat you.
You don't.
That's good. Because I like you. I don't want to do that.
I like you too. I didn't want to eat you either. But if it lets us go, we're released.
Oh, thank God.
So be ready.
I've never killed a Krampus before.
Have you killed anything before?
No, no. I'm like a couple weeks old.
Do you think you could kill a Krampus?
I'm barely off milk.
Do you think you could kill a Krampus?
To be honest, not really.
'Cause I don't think I can either.
Yeah, I don't know. They seem kind of rough.
I think we might be boned.
I think we're fucked. Toby, make a strength roll.
2. That is an extreme.
That is an extreme. You got an extreme as well. However, you bust out.
I'm a good child, Krampus.
The other Krampus sees you. It's like, no!
I'm a good child.
And it's going to try to attack you.
Come
You
on.
can make a dodge roll. Or fight back. No. It grabs you. You pass around. It's your turn again. It's going to put you in the sack. Make a strength roll.
You mean he didn't let me go out of respect?
88.
Yeah. The other one grabs you. You are weak. He points to the other Krampus and puts you in.
Hey, I want to work with you. Okay? I want to help you.
You fall into the sack.
No.
Can I be a Krampus?
I'm in the sack.
You are in the sack.
You're clearly a superior Krampus.
We have to, you don't hear anything actually. It's just emptiness.
Can I float to an edge?
There is no edge. You're just in a void.
Oh no.
So, the next thing you know, you're tumbling out of a sack onto a cold stone floor, covered in scattered clumps of moldy clay. You are each divided into 4 large cells. You still have your cat with you.
Yes.
And you're in a looks like you're somewhat, and you can see like some spiral staircase leading upwards and downwards, but you're in like a cell floor.
So like a tin cup. I've seen it. I've seen
No,
it in
not
silent
really.
films.
You see a Krampus. This is the Tower of Punishment.
Is it the weak one? Can I tell? Did I best it?
You don't recognize these
Does
Krampus.
this one look weak?
There's 2. They both look very stupid. All around you, you can see out the window. You are hundreds of feet up in the air inside of a massive dark tower in the center of a vast plateau. All around you is rocky, windswept landscape devoid of vegetation or signs of civilization. You are now in the cold wastes. Yes.
Why are we here?
You are being searched, okay? And they like search you and take your weapons.
Can't you give us back to our
Can
cousin?
I keep my
The
clothing?
White Maiden?
You are being punished. Can you keep your what?
My clothing?
You can have.
Your mother.
Could and he turns and looks at the other one. Could they keep their clothing? Like, I think so. Let me check on that.
Why were we taken from the White Maiden?
You are being punished.
For what?
I will get back to you on that. My name is Deveron. This is Kieran.
Deveron, you just took us from comfort into this strange place and says you were punishing us, but you have no idea why. That doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yes, I'm sorry.
I'm a child.
Yes, I'm sorry.
I'd like to speak to your manager.
You just considered not letting us wear clothing.
First off, you'll have clothing. Is anyone injured?
Not currently.
Okay, good. All right. Escape from the tower would mean only a cold and lonely death on the cold wastes. Okay.
You kill children?
I'm sorry. Everything will turn out okay. Make a psychology roll.
Can I as well?
Yes.
passed.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no.
I passed. That's a normal
I failed.
success.
Everyone that passes, yeah, they're lying. But it seems like they're trying to comfort you.
Why are you lying? We're going to die here, aren't we?
No, no.
Are you going to eat us?
No, we are not.
Was the German girl right?
I don't know who that is.
Are you going to eat us?
No, I'm not gonna eat you. I don't want to eat you.
Is someone gonna eat us?
I don't know. Where did that cat go?
What cat?
There is no cat.
Where's the
Look
cat?
at me. Look at me. Are you going to eat me?
I'm not going to eat you.
Who's going to eat me?
I'm not. I don't know.
Is someone going to eat me?
Maybe at some point in your life.
Gertrude, no one's gonna eat you.
How soon?
Look, I
Are
won't
you
let 'em.
100% certain on that?
I'm not gonna let him. All right, we'll be fine. It's okay. Ain't that right, crappy boy?
My name is Deveron.
Deveron, yeah. Which direction to the White Maiden's country in the sky? Like northeast, southwest?
Yeah. I don't know. And you also notice beside you are the White Maiden's children.
Uh-huh.
They were taken as well. So I will take you to your cell, and they split you off. All the Krampuses do, and each Krampus takes you to a individual cell. And Morgan, I don't think you heard, but all of the White Maiden's children are also there with you.
Oh no.
Yes, but you were all each taken to an individual cell. The cell has 3 stone walls and a front wall made of thick iron bars. The cell doors swing into the cell and are made of iron and have a complex lock. Each cell has a large chamber pot, a bucket of water, a ladle to drink with, and a single closed window. The icy floor is covered with a layer of old hay. And after you're all locked up in your individual cells, the two Krampuses remain and sit there next to each other by the stairway. And they start talking to each other in hushed tones.
Can I roll to listen?
Yeah.
I fail.
I pass.
I also failed.
Can I roll for Virgil?
Yes. So Virgil comes peeking out of your chamber pot.
Simon.
Let's play him.
What are they saying?
I'll try to make a list roll. Just roll first.
That's a 2.
Yeah, that's a success. Oh, don't worry. I'll hear everything.
Brand new ears here.
Yes.
Never been used.
So you succeeded?
No, I failed.
I did.
Succeeded. So everyone but Morgan hears this.
I can roll for Simon.
Yeah, go ahead. Just roll again.
Simon passes.
Alright, so you can hear this. Simon will repeat it to you, and Virgil will repeat it to you. The Krampuses, they're talking to each other. And you learned that they were crazy. They're oh, you think the Lord of Krampus, what do they want with the children? What's he want? The other one's I don't know. He has a very bad temper. He created us, so we have to serve him, right? Yeah, I think that's how it works. What we did tonight. This is not the Krampus. This is not the Krampus way.
I'd like to lean out of my cell. You can serve anyone you want.
What? We were what?
Come here.
Oh, okay. What Krampus walks over to you. Think of the things from where the wild things are.
Yeah.
I think is what it's called. Yeah, it comes
He's kind of goofy looking.
Yeah.
You can serve anyone.
Wow.
For instance,
well, we serve the Lord of Krampus. Who do you serve?
I don't serve anyone. I'm the Duchess.
Well, don't you worry. Once the Lord of Krampus has the great betrayer, then maybe he'll let you go.
Who's the great betrayer?
It's this child. But it's this child. I hate to think what he'll do to that child if he does find them.
What did this great betrayer do?
Oh, I don't know. But
you don't.
we smelled the great betrayer at the party, so we came looking. We just grabbed his mate. It has to be one of you. One of you has to be the great betrayer.
Can you not smell us now?
It smells, but the great betrayer, it's an adult, right? And he turns to Korean and is Yeah, it smells like an adult. But the Lord of Krampus, he said that the Great Betrayer was a spoiled, ungrateful child.
Maybe he lied to you.
Whoa.
Maybe you should serve someone new.
I don't want to hurt anybody.
You won't have to hurt anybody if you serve me.
He created us. If we have to do it.
I don't serve the one who created me.
Really?
I don't even know who created me. He left a long time ago.
Well, we're Krampus. We're supposed to be teachers, scaring bad children and correcting their ways. We're not supposed to actually use our sacks. I'm sorry you were in the sack.
It was very moist.
If you serve me, you won't ever have to do that again.
Make a luck roll.
That's not good.
No, not yet. It's for something else. Yeah, it's not for your talking. It's for something else.
No, I fail.
All of a sudden, little darting flash of brown and orange and black comes at the Krampus's little foot, and it's just trying to bite and stuff and scratch at it. It's like, oh, a little cat. He picks up the little Virgil. Let me down. I'll kill you. I'll kill your whole family.
If you don't want to hurt children or put them in your sacks or do more than just teaching them, why would you?
He wants us to. We're the servants. A fear of a madman.
Hey, Devron.
Yeah?
Devron, maybe you go ask your Lord Krampus if we can help find this great betrayer. You know, if he's an adult or kid, like, you know.
He said the great betrayer is this ungrateful child who didn't appreciate anything he did for her.
Okay, yeah. You just go ask, and we'll go find that for you.
Soon after the commander's up delivering his report, he'll have us start bringing up all the children.
Oh.
For their judgment.
Maybe if you don't want us to be hurt, you just let us escape.
Oh.
You could escape
with
us.
You know we're not the great betrayers.
Oh.
We're not adults.
You can smell
you
us.
want to escape?
I don't want to get hurt.
I just want to go home.
You just want to go home?
You could come home with us.
You don't want to talk? Oh, okay.
I want to wake up to see my family on Christmas. Don't you want to?
Oh.
You could just leave the doors unlocked. You could say we overpowered you. Or you could just run away with us.
Really?
You could stay with us
Do you
forever.
need someone to serve?
Or I could just open this door myself.
You just don't want to hurt people.
You won't have to hurt anyone.
Am I supposed to hurt people?
No.
Only if they're bad people, and we're good people.
I could, you know what I could do?
What could
I
you?
could tell the great betrayer. I could tell my master, the Lord Krampus. Because I don't know how you're going to get home. But I think we go talk to him, and I plead my case.
I think that's a bad idea.
I think it's the best idea.
I'm gonna be really honest. I think that's bad for all of us.
Well, if we don't, then it's just a cold waste and you'll die. And he'll come find you.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be able to get anywhere far.
Fine. We can go talk to
I will. You can have my word. As a Krampus.
Alright.
You don't
What
sound
was your
like
name
the
again?
Krampus. Devron.
Deveron.
Alright, Devron, I'm trusting you.
Alright. And he starts to unlock all your cages. When we get up there, let me do the talking. I'll calm him down, and then you can talk from there. You can he'll listen, see if he listens, but let me say something first. I really hope you can do this.
Oh, okay.
So, he unlocks the door. You all go with him.
Yeah.
Virgil gets back up on your shoulder and stuff. I tried to kill him. He fought back too hard. So,
Should I shank him?
No. Right now.
Yeah.
I imagine they took your blade.
yeah, they did.
It's still in my muff though.
They searched you. Yeah.
Damn.
They knew about the secret left pocket.
There's other things in your cell. There's a ladle. There's a bucket.
I would have taken the ladle
Yeah, do you want to dream that to be something?
into another small utensil. I'm even shrinking it.
Make a dreaming roll.
That's another success.
Okay, spend 4 magic points. And you have a little knife, little dagger. There you
I
go.
put it in my mouth.
There you go. So, heading up the steps, you hear a man with a German accent, a voice with a German accent, shouting and screaming, saying, "I want the great betrayer. We must find her." And you enter the chamber. This massive chamber seems to defy all laws of physics. It is twice as large in radius as the tower or levels below it. There's no walls or proper ceiling, only a collection of 17 pillars connected by archways. Outside of the structure are the vast reaches of space, dark void, countless stars, and the glow of the Milky Way. Each of the 17 pillars has 7 mounted torches, which fill the massive chamber with flickering firelight. In the shadows of each pillar kneels a single Krampus, unmoving, waiting to be commanded. The only structure is a single massive stone chair upon which sits, you presume, the Lord of the Krampus. It looks to be twice the size as the other Krampuses. It has long scimitar-shaped horns like an alpine ibex with a long goat-like beard. Blue fire seems to hover suspended between his horns, and his teeth are black and pointed. He wields a cat of 9 tails tipped with many backwards curving metal hooks instead of a whip. He has a powerful bare chest, legs covered in coarse dark fur ending in massive cloven hooves. His expression is one of barely contained fury.
Yeah, let's talk to this guy.
My lord.
Reason.
My lord.
My lord.
Do you put some Baphomet?
Deveron says, "Don't worry, guys. I got this." And you hear,
Do I see an escape route while we're
you
like?
can go down. You can go run down the steps if you want.
Yeah, I want to stand by the door while Deveron walks up.
Yeah. Deveron, what is the meaning of this? I have not summoned these children to be questioned yet. Oh yes, master, that is so. I have done so because they have something to say to you. It's very important, you must listen. I beg you hear them out before you do something you might regret. I must listen to you. Do something I regret. Deveron, have you lost your mind, or do you imply that I may have lost mine? No, my lord, but all of us, your children, we worry for you. Be calm, Deveron. Because of your bravery, I will listen. Come forward and take my hand. Deveron hobbles forward, kind of smiling, and extends his right hand. The Lord of Krampus takes it and the smile is quickly replaced by a look of anger. And the Lord of Krampus then yanks Deveron's arm out of its socket and tearing it from him. He's like, and Deveron falls to the ground and starts crying and screaming in agony.
I'm running down the stairs immediately, yeah.
Where are we gonna go?
Fucking not here!
Yeah.
You run.
Wait, let's run into his mouth. Like, what do you want me to do?
You run down the steps. What do you do?
I'm running with.
You try to run down the steps, or do you stay and wait for him to talk?
I've been told that even if we escape, we're in the cold.
Why would they not tell us that?
They did tell us.
I know. Why wouldn't they tell us that? They don't want us to escape.
I think we should wait.
They're running. What do you do to?
Yeah, I'm running.
I'm gonna wait.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll wait.
You'll wait. You guys run down the steps. As you're running down the steps, gravity shifts for you. And you fall backwards and you fall right next to your friends. The Deveron is lying there screaming in agony. Make a sanity roll.
Can I not?
All of you make a sanity roll.
I
Well,
succeed.
with your ability. You two make another sanity roll for the gravity stairs.
I succeed. Unless, do you want me to
Two.
do another one?
Two.
I passed that one.
Success. I pass. Alice has got a backup move. She's got a knife.
Kill the Lord of
Roll
Krampus and
roll a
run.
d4.
It's a.
He's
It
dead.
is a D4. There we
Fucking
go.
God.
I have no damage bonus.
Anyway, did anyone fail?
Sorry.
I failed my first roll.
I succeed on both.
You failed your first roll, Morgan. Roll a d6, so Sandy lost. I'm sorry, d8. D8.
Ooh boy.
8.
Oh.
You start shrieking. you're frozen in place. And Simon's like, wake up, wake up, wake up. And then the Lord of Krampus says, I will listen to them for the rest of your life, Deveron, which should be a few minutes. So, children of the waking world, conspirators, the great betrayer, speak. He sits back in his chair.
Well, first of all,
We don't even know who this great
I am
betrayer
the
is.
swimmer. This is the sport boys. This is the Duchess, and this is the Baron Donald.
Sir, Mr. Krampus, we would like to thank you for our lovely accommodations and ask if there's any chores or anything that need to be done.
This is the guy who just tried to run away.
What are you saying?
We'd like to thank you for the lovely accommodations and ask if there's anything we can do for you.
Where is the great betrayer? I will find her and destroy, punish this child.
We don't know who the great betrayer
Ungrateful
is.
child. You have her scent. You all smell like her.
Who is she?
Could you describe her?
She's an insolent child. You would know her ungratefulness anywhere.
Yes, but like a physical appearance of all? Hair color?
He's not. He thinks for a second and he's like, I don't remember.
We don't know anyone by that name.
I don't think they go by that name.
I know.
My hatred for her.
That name or description.
I had great love for her. She broke my heart.
What did she do?
Am I still crazy and frozen?
Now you're able to think.
Can I speak?
Simon. It's like, I'll help you. And Simon goes into your body and possesses you, and you're able to speak through him.
Okay.
It's yours, Simon.
Hello, my name is Simon.
What is that?
I am a ghost that lives beside Donald the Baron.
I turn around and I was like, do you think this is helping?
Donald cannot speak, so I am allowing him to use me to speak through him. Were you in love with the great betrayer?
I cared for her. I gave her everything. And she leaves me for this warrior baby or something.
Oh. Oh.
Maybe we do.
Warrior baby, soldier boy.
Yes, do you know this fiend?
I don't.
Does
Do we sell out this lady?
This lady, yeah.
Mr. Krampus?
I don't even remember her name, but I hate
Then,
her.
if she, why can't you just, I don't know, try some better coping mechanisms? Have you considered therapy or the headspace app?
He just ripped that fucking guy's arm out of his socket.
Is
It
that-
was a Krampus.
You are still a person.
I'm already dead.
Good lord.
Mr. Krampus, does
My
it
main
smell
point-
like this? And I take the knife out of the muff and I throw the
My
muff.
name is Simon.
What?
I throw the muff at him. Does it
He
smell like
grabs
this?
it. Yes.
Oh,
This is. You got this. Where's the great betrayer? I will find her and kill her.
she's in Kingsport.
What is Kingsport?
Yeah, take us back to the White Maiden and we'll find you a map.
I will kill all of you.
Well, we
Then why
tell
would we
you
help
then.
you?
We know where she
I will
is.
kill her. I will destroy her.
Why do you want to kill her if you loved her?
Because
Are people not allowed to leave
she
love?
doesn't. She broke my heart.
So anyone that breaks someone's heart is allowed to kill them? I disagree.
This is a giant goat demon.
Betrayed me.
I'm already dead.
And meanwhile, Donald inside is screaming to himself.
Adam, make one of your power rolls with that hidden ability you have, the Hyperborean stuff.
I fail. Can I push it?
You fail. You want to spend some luck?
I can't spend enough.
You
luck
can't spend
fast.
enough luck. No. You can't.
Unless I can, unless it's a normal success. If it's a normal,
is a normal
success,
success.
okay, I can get there.
You recall back to the fortune teller lady. What was your fortune?
Something about heart and love.
You will be forced
I
to
do
choose
remember
between hate and love to either save or destroy a broken heart. So, he is dead. What do you have to say?
That is, she's in
I feel like
Kingsport.
if you once loved her, you might forgive her and let her live her life, and you might find love again.
She doesn't even love me anymore.
She does. She misses you.
She misses her family.
The deep voice kind of trembles and goes back to a normal man's voice. She does?
She wishes that you could be a part of her new life. She didn't want to leave you. She just wanted someone else. You made her leave.
Gretchen? He says the name.
And I pull my muff out, and it has like him on it, like stitched into it. I was like, look, she made this.
Even after all that has happened, she still loves me.
She still loves you,
It is on mine as well.
even after everything you've done.
The first story she told us was the story of the great Krampus.
Really? I told her that. I did. I told her that story.
She told us the story because we'd never heard, because we were raised in a Western society.
One person make a persuade roll. Because Deveron introduced you, it's just a normal success.
Mine's 10%.
Mine's 40.
Say something, Tam, before
You got it.
roll.
Yeah, we can maybe introduce you again. We know where she's at. She's in the waking world.
One never forgets their first love. It always sits.
You give a child so much of your heart, your soul, your life. You make countless sacrifices. Then when they no longer need you, they cast you aside like trash.
No, you showed her how to be an adult and grow on her own. You gave her all of that she needs to be what she is today.
I never even remarried after her mother died. I didn't want to confuse her. So what does she do? Leave me alone to die. I gave her my life, and now I have nothing.
She does want you back in her life. She told us that she didn't have any family anymore, but she missed them dearly. We kind of said we would be her new family, but I'm sure we can convince her to take you back.
My God, the things I've done to her, all of you.
Maybe if you accepted her new husband.
But even then, what have I done? To you, the children. To Deveron, who's dead.
We will not.
Still let us
we will
go.
not tell her.
How could I hope to be forgiven?
I promise you, we will forgive you if you let us go.
We won't say a thing.
Do you want to say anything else besides that?
Also, she actively told us that she was only upset that you didn't want to see her anymore. She thinks you don't love her.
Make a persuade roll. One person. With a bonus die.
26
That's
out of 60.
Good enough. That works.
Do it just in case it's an extreme.
So
no,
yeah, that's a
it's
hard,
not going to change.
hard success.
As you see the Lord Krampus stand up, his visage changes. The flame hovering between his horn dims and then goes out. A few moments later, he looks much the same as any of the Krampus in the tower. And then the body kind of splits open, and out of the bloody body comes tumbling a German man.
This is normal. It's fine.
He's completely covered in blood.
It's a nice suit you have.
This
there.
is less scary.
Could I have my muff back?
Yes, and he takes it from the body of the of the thing he was in.
Are there like any blankets or anything around?
Yeah, there are.
I'll go grab one and hand it to him.
He takes it and he like looks at it for a second, and it turns into like a military style tunic, and he looks like an old knight and stuff. And then he goes and he picks up the arm of Deveron and goes over to him and puts it on his arm. He doesn't put the arm on, but he holds it, and it like turns into like silvery metal, and then he puts it on. He's like, and he kisses Deveron on the forehead. He says, "For your wisdom and bravery, I knight thee, Sir Deveron, Knight Commander of the Krampus." And Deveron like wakes up. He's like, oh, thank God. See, children,
Everything works out.
this was all part of the plan.
Happens all the time.
up in the world.
Gunther then turns to you and thanks. He says, "My name is Gunther. You've done so much for me. My name is Gunther von Kohl. Please, what are your names?"
My name is the Baron of Donald.
Baron of Donald.
I'm the Duchess, and this is
The bounty hunter.
the Bounty Hunter.
Oh, very good.
Baron George.
And I'm a swimmer, but you can call me Alice.
Oh, thank you all so much. Here, thank you. I want, if I could ask, to help end the hostilities. Deveron, here, fly to the castle. I will pay for whatever happens with the White Maiden. Yes, we'll get this all sorted out. The Deveron opens up this little portal with the help of Gunther, and
Should we get her kids too?
yeah, it's like they're all coming too. Yeah. You
I
all,
mean, you're kind of family.
I'm
it's like, yeah, we're like all the same.
Yeah, we're family.
We're family.
Yeah.
Diego says that. Yeah.
And when you're here,
We're not family. Sorry, family's blood.
Now I want all of them.
You're only family by marriage.
it's all it takes.
Just super to family.
So you guys are walking into the hall of the White Maiden, and you can see the White Maiden there, and she like grabs a sword and prepares to come towards you guys.
It's okay.
Oh, what?
It's okay. It's
like,
okay.
because you're walking in with Gunther.
Oh yeah. Oh,
It's us. It's okay.
I mean, it's not really okay.
We have negotiated
Like
peace.
The Gunther like kneels and like shows his hand. It is true what the little boy says. With the help of his ghost friend, they
Simon
negotiate
swoops in.
peace.
It's me. I'm Simon. Hello. I have negotiated peace on behalf of the children.
I was ran over.
I was ran over.
And then you take control again.
Hey, no one wants to hear that story.
Shut up!
Simon.
You're immediately going to an asylum when you get back.
Yeah.
This is crazy. I can't believe in ghosts.
Like Krampus is crazy, but also like you're crazy.
Gunther says, "I will pay for it, and I apologize. Please, provide them safe travel home." And there's a tearful reunion as all the little children come into the White Maiden, and she like hugs all of them, all of her children, and like Virgil is all happy, and he's like hugging you and all this stuff, and they negotiate. All the damage is to be repaired. Those few people wounded will be compensated with a year's supply of food and wine. Gunther will issue a formal apology for the attack. The 24 Krampuses will become official guardians of the Ward of the White Maiden until the wards are of age. Once they reach adulthood, the Krampus guardians will become their personal guards. The Krampuses love this deal. They'd rather keep the children out of trouble while protecting them.
Have Krampus guards.
Do we get Krampus guards?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're the children.
We're children.
You're not wards of the White Maiden.
We didn't earn it.
I did. Simon did.
No, I was fucking joking.
Yeah. So, the Christmas morning starts in a very unusual way.
We get our bonds.
You all wake up. The adults waking up long before the children. The maid comes and gets you and has you come downstairs. As you go downstairs, you see the adults gathered around Great Aunt Norma and sitting by the fire with the bounty hunter in her lap. He's curled in a ball wearing a pink ribbon with a jingle bell on it. Which one of you is responsible for bringing this little princess into my home?
That would be me.
Oh,
Get rid of her.
she. Thank you, dear. Thank you. There hasn't been a cat in Tuttle Hall for 30 years, and having her here shows me that was a mistake. Yes.
I think it's a he.
Oh.
But I think it's fine with the bow.
Okay. Well, when my cat Peaches died, I swore I would never get another one. But today I learned how wrong that was. There's always room in the heart to welcome a new family. And she turns and looks at the German lady. If you are willing to forgive me, I want to put last night behind us and start fresh. And Gretchen takes her hand and shakes it.
And then Krampus comes in the living room.
Just Kool-Aid Man style versus
Now, you all settle in for a Christmas dinner or celebrate the rest of Christmas. Very, very happy times. However, there's a knock at the door. Madam, there's a visitor asking for a few moments of your time. Great. And Norma replies, of course, sure, man. And then walks Gunther, dressed in an impeccable suit, carrying a walking stick. Gretchen gasps and cries out, and that you instantly recognize him. Forgive the intrusion, dear lady. My name is Lord Gunther von Kohl. Might I have a few minutes with my daughter and son-in-law? And they all welcome each other, and Gunther begins to cry. If you could only... And he apologizes and says he's changed. I've been a monster, but I've changed. And she jumps into his arms, and they cry. And they forgive each other. You all have dinner together. Gunther gives...
I have a knife under the table, on my lap, looking at Gunther.
Gunther gives each of you a wink, and Grady Norma insists he stay at Tuttle Hall.
In her bedroom.
He
Gertie stares at him in the eyes like, you've eaten children.
Has he eaten children?
No.
Not that you specifically saw.
I have some gifts for the children, and for Cousin Melba, and he gives Cousin Melba a motorcycle.
Alright.
And Grady Norma does not like that, but he gives each of you a brand new bicycle. Each has a basket and a custom-made leather seat, embossed with the head of a Krampus. And it's like, Merry Christmas to us all. And that's the end. With a little epilogue, with a more accepting Aunt Norma, Cousin Melba begins to flourish in the waking world. She becomes more focused on her goals and dreams of a better life in the waking world. She begins visiting the Dreamlands less often. While she never stops visiting the land beyond the walls of sleep, they are no longer the major focus in her life. For the first time in her life, she becomes a balanced and complete person in both realms. Lastly, Cousin Melba asks her aunt if she can have a young man come to dinner, someone who has expressed an interest in her. They are shocked to learn that he is Portuguese, but she softens when he learns he is a cop. Officer Manuel Gomez comes to Tuttle Hall on New Year's Eve, and he wins Aunt Norma over. 3 years later, the cousins eventually call him Cousin Manuel, and both Alice Sanders and Gertie Pope serve as maids of honor. And that's the end. Christmas in Kingsport.
Was there a possibility we died?
Yes. There were several other endings. One was fucking dark.
What was that one?
If you had you could have woken yourself up,
Yeah.
you would have abandoned the other children.
I was planning on doing
In that ending, Melba is fucking driven mad at you guys that you left them behind to die. And she is committed for schizophrenia and then asylum for 33 months. She has an unsuccessful suicide attempt. And then they decide to cure her by giving her a partial frontal lobotomy.
Jesus.
And they wrote that all out.
I didn't even think of the possibility of just
That's
waking
why I
up.
wasn't afraid of the big guy. I was like, oh, just smack myself if he attacks us, and I'll wake up.
I forgot we could just wake up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but those other kids couldn't.
Yeah, but
Yeah, they were stuck there.
at that point, yeah.
Good job. You won.
Hell yeah.